resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Coach Saban here. On the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
Exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
Huge savings on Dell AI PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors are here, and they're newly designed to help you do more faster. They can generate code, edit images, multitask without lag, draft emails, summarize documents, create live translations, and even extend your battery life. That's the power of Dell AI with Intel Inside. Upgrade today by visiting Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Here we go, 18 minutes after 3 o'clock. It's a Live Imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence. The DeMarco and Travis afternoon show is on, Jack. Oh, it feels good, DeMarco.
It sure does.
We get ready for Dodgers baseball in about 2 hours and 45 minutes.
49er week, too.
And it's 49er week. Those gutless scumbag Niners.
Yes, that team from up north. Yuck.
But we will bring you after DeMarco and Travis this afternoon at 6 p.m. Stay right here. We will bring you Dodgers Reds, courtesy of ESPN Radio on 7:10 a.m. and the all-new ESPN LA app. Travis?
Yes.
We are 2 days away from Rams Niners and doing the post-game show together in Hollywood Park
I
Casino.
feel like you're disrespecting the sanctity of the postgame show.
Don't disrespect the sanctity of the post-game show.
Wow.
Listen, if Sue and I start sharing food at the post-game show, then you can be mad. If we start sharing a glizzy at HPC on Thursday.
You guys should. They got good food at HPC.
He's not there yet. I'll get him.
He's got to earn the glizzy share?
I just don't know if he's quite there yet.
break him down.
Yeah, I got to break him down.
Keep working on him.
Well, that is inevitable.
You get him to do a glizzy. That you've done something there. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Yes, sir.
Imagine his tattooed hand on one hand of a glizzy and my hand on the other.
No, not at all.
I actually don't think he'll break
I
him
don't
down.
like that visual at all. Let's pretend we didn't hear that.
At all. Delete. Let's go. Yes,
I might let him take me to his tattoo artist. I might get my first tattoo at Sua.
What are you going to get?
Oh, Sua.
It's going to say, oh, Sua?
Maybe.
He is marked up like a subway in Harlem. Isn't he?
Well, his story behind it is
Yeah.
great because his mom, I guess, challenged him.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Yes,
and that was the whole story.
Great
He became
story.
a starter at USC, and then he got tatted up. Nothing wrong with that.
Nice. Would you ever get a tat? You got one little tat. Would
I
you ever
have
get a
one
body
little-
tat?
No.
No.
Hold on.
It's not for me.
What?
You got a tat?
Yeah,
I do.
but
he
you
does.
can't see it. You know what I mean?
I mean, you never heard the story.
Yes, I have a tat. I got a tat with a buddy of mine. It's a terrible tattoo. I'm embarrassed by it. I wish I hadn't have done it, but yes, I have one.
Tell him about it.
Yeah.
Tell him
I
what
want
it
to
is.
know about this tattoo.
It is on the back of my left shoulder. It's mostly gone. It was such a crappy tattoo done by such a crappy tattoo artist that it faded in a couple of years. Like it
Oh,
went
that's
away
bad.
pretty quickly. It was the night that Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield fought. It was the
Hell
night
of a fight.
where Fan Man came into the ring.
and got his butt kicked.
Yep. And then my buddy Antonio and I decided that we would go celebrate by getting tattoos, and we did. And it was a huge mistake. And it's a stupid little baseball with a hat and sunglasses on it, and it's the lamest thing. It's lamer than that sounds. As lame as that sounds, it's actually worse.
I would love to see
Yes.
that. I would love to see
I will
that.
show it to you.
Yeah.
Look, we can.
Wait, we can see it?
Yeah, it's not on his
It's on the back of my shoulder.
Well, you made it
Is there
seem
any
like
chance
you
she'll
can't
do
see
that
it.
I just
today?
meant it's not like on his
Show it to
arm.
you?
or anything.
Yeah, show it to us like today, like right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like you'd have to
I don't want to
disrobe.
take my shirt off, but I
Oh.
will show it to you guys.
I
You
mean-
can take a picture of it.
I mean, I'm not going to take a picture of it, but maybe the social team
I
will.
want to
Yeah.
see it. I've never seen that before.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
even know it's a tattoo. It looks like
Really?
a bruise.
Looks like nothing?
It looks
Okay.
like nothing.
Wow. Well.
It was
Yeah.
a terrible, terrible decision.
DeAndre no tats, right?
Oh, yeah, I got tattoos.
Well,
You
he's
got
got,
tats?
he's got a Fly Eagles Fly tattoo. Don't play it. Don't play it,
I
D.
won't. You know,
Stop.
I
Come
literally,
on.
no, DeMarco, my whole chest. Yeah, I got it. Wait.
And he's got
How
a
would I know that?
He's
I've
got
never
a
seen you-
lion on his arm.
I do got a lion, yeah.
Why do you have a line on your arm?
Well, you know.
What's the story?
Because he gonna make you. He gonna make you roar. That's what happens.
He a lion.
I don't know. He's a lion. I just feel like DeAndre's got lion energy. That's good.
No.
Oh, no.
My bad. Let me turn down. Yeah, you're right.
Come on now.
Just give him the drum beat.
There's trouble in paradise with your squad too.
There might be, actually.
Yeah, your receivers are not happy.
It's the same AJ
Yeah, what's
Brown
going
squad.
on, though?
Did he bring another book to practice or something?
No book this time.
No.
He's just doing this passive aggressive tweeting.
like
It's
dude,
fine,
the
man.
tweet about like shrugging your shoulders
Yeah,
or something.
it's
I like him
nonsense.
though. He's got a lot to say.
He's a really good football
I like
player.
him. Yes, he's interesting.
I
Yes.
do like that he kind of figured out a way to get all of our attention by bringing a book to a football game. Like that was a new level.
Who would have thunk
Like
it?
we've seen crazy tweeting, we've seen confrontations with reporters, we've seen
pulling pens out of
screaming,
socks,
screaming
popcorn.
at coaches and quarterbacks and all that.
brought a
But
book.
I'm going to open up a book on the sidelines was next level. I really like that.
Varsity Blues. Of
It
him.
was.
Yes.
It was.
By the way, before we get into today's events, and I'm not talking about baseball, but Laura did something that we'll talk about in a moment.
Ditch me at the workout.
Well, you didn't.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to tease it.
Sorry, I'm mad, man. Come on. We had a workout schedule. Go ahead.
The MLB wild card begins today, and you can catch playoff baseball all day from ESPN Radio right now on the app. If you click the ESPN Radio Live Sports, we've got Red Sox Yankees on there. And tonight at 6 p.m., we bring you the Dodgers and Reds in Game 1 of the NL wild card live right here on 7:10 a.m. and on the all-new ESPN LA app, courtesy of ESPN Radio. And be sure to react on the game tomorrow morning at 6:30 with the Blue Review with Bergie. Bergie's going to be in here in just a few minutes with the first pitch. That's on the ESPN LA YouTube channel at 6:30 a.m., the Blue Review. And, of course, Sedano and Cap Morning Show will be reacting first on it at 7 a.m. right here on ESPN LA. Meanwhile.
Have you seen Lone Survivor with Marky Mark?
I have.
Okay. What's the basis of that movie? What is the
Never give up?
Yeah, and you always look out for your teammates,
yes.
right? So when you say you're going to be at a workout at 9 a.m., that means you're going to be at a workout at 9 a.m.,
They're not
right?
Navy SEALs.
Okay.
They're radio producers.
No, I'm just saying, you don't have to be SEALs.
Yeah,
you don't have to
and
be
I
SEALs.
say that as a radio producer. That was not shade. I'm just saying that.
When you say we're going to be there and we're going to work out and sweat together.
So set the stage. You guys planned a UFC gym workout. Our friends at UFC Gym.
Our great friends at UFC Gym. Love that gym. So we've been going every Tuesday consistently.
And which UFC gym is this?
This is the one in Torrance.
Okay.
Yeah, it's beautiful location.
Eddie Adams from Torrance.
They've got every piece of equipment known to man. Anything. I get these crazy workouts from this website, and they ask for every sort of bar that you can imagine to get these workouts. Everything is there.
Okay.
So you want for nothing. It's clean. It's great. It's awesome. It's a great place to work out. I took DeAndre
Sure did.
one Tuesday.
It was a great time.
You nearly
That
got
gym
taken out by the bike.
Yeah, that attack bike is something different, man. But that facility is really nice.
But here's the thing about UFC Gym, because I think a lot of people, when we say UFC Gym, they think you guys are like fighting in the octagon.
No,
it's like a normal gym,
yes.
right?
It's a normal gym.
It's just like a 24-hour fitness or LA Fitness. Like if you just want to work out and you want a clean gym and a fun gym,
there's
go
nobody
to UFC Gym.
there.
They got all the equipment, but they do have the octagon right there at the UFC Gym as well, and they do have like sparring sessions and stuff like that you can do, and they also have classes as well. So it's really
beautiful.
But
beautiful.
you don't have to fight. You're
right.
not.
You could just get a workout in.
Absolutely, that's the whole point.
Because Travis and I used to work out years ago, and he would always be like, "How much you bench?" And I'd be like, "Well, how much you squat?"
I asked you first.
I asked you first.
I'll fight with you.
I don't want to fight. No, I don't want to. I just want to.
So why didn't you show up to this workout,
Thank you.
Laura?
Let's get to that.
What happened was.
What had happened?
Okay, listen. Listen, we had everything planned out to go to a 9 a.m. session, but yesterday, Bunchy had to stay late, so he was like, hey, I'm going to bow out.
I'm here.
No, he wasn't. He was not there. Then DeAndre's like, yo, I'll let you know. DeAndre never came through.
That's a no.
So,
I'll let you know is always a no. Everybody knows that.
It's a Los
Everybody
Angeles
knows
no.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rebecca, who works here, she's great, one of our MCs.
Oh, my God.
She goes, you know what? I'm down. Let's do it. So then it became just the three of us. But she goes, text me in the morning to see who else
That
is
means
going.
she's out.
So then I did. I was like, hey, Funches is out. Never
she was
heard
right
from
there. You saw her, right? She was in. Okay.
Never heard from DeAndre. And the first thing Rebecca said was like, I'm open next week.
First off ramp.
First
So
exit.
she exited out. And I was like, you know what?
You got there. You got a sweat going.
I got a great workout. Yes.
I
don't
had
need
to be
people
out.
to work out, but I love working out with people. Working out with DeAndre was fun. Working out with Funchy, even more fun.
Really?
Because it's Funchy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Is he doing this the whole time?
Like, yeah, man, let's go. I got that bench press. Let's go, man.
Yeah, man, I got this, man. I got this. Squat me.
Imagine Funchy in the gym. Yeah, that was
I can't
fun.
imagine Funchy in the gym.
Right.
I can imagine him in 7-Eleven and Chevron
I'm
eating.
sure he went right to it, too.
The yogurt or whatever.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I had a morning meeting with Greg and the other producers, so that's why I had to bow out. I'm serious. Why do you guys laugh?
Because it's on your calendar, so you knew ahead of time. Like, you knew that it didn't pop up on your calendar this morning.
But the thing is, I thought I was going to make it to Torrance and back. That was my mess
Well, that
up.
seems aggressive.
Yeah,
we'll do it
that's
again.
what my mess up
We'll
was.
do it again. We'll have fun.
Took the bus all the way from Torrance?
And, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
They have a recovery room. They have there's cryo in there. There's the red light sauna.
The red light sauna.
That sounds interesting.
It's
Tell me
really
about
nice.
that.
Yeah,
Aqua
it's
massage
nice.
chairs.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my God.
I got to try out this UFC
It was
gym.
great. I was in and out in like an hour and 20 minutes. It was awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah, great stuff. Yes.
Beautiful.
Come work out with me.
Well,
Please come on.
I'm on the air at 9 a.m.
Well, we can work out later.
Okay. Well, we'll figure
it out.
Yeah.
Yes. Come work out with me.
Next weekend,
Come
right?
work out with me.
No, thank you.
Oh, come on. I knew you were going to say that. See?
Why?
That's why I asked him first.
Yeah, no, I have my program that works great for me.
But I'll tape you up if you want.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm game for next week.
It's a very matter of fact. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not going to do the I'll let you know or let's talk in the morning. I am just telling you right now.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Appreciate
the offer.
It. This is a great gym. I'm so glad to be there. And what he said about himself is exactly right. He turns a lot of heads in the gym.
Oh, DeMarco? I mean, DeAndre?
DeAndre. He does. Yeah.
I mean, I got the Kavorka. Is that
Yeah,
right?
you got
there
it.
you go. There you go.
He
Yeah,
has
the
the
I thought you were
Kavorka.
about to say something else.
No, he's got
that. By the way, he's got that too.
the Kavorka and the other
What
thing.
is
Yeah.
the Kavorka?
It's the Seinfeld. thing.
Seinfeld, when Kramer had the Kavorka, where the nun wanted to renounce her vows to be with Kramer, and the priest told him that he had the Kavorka.
The Kavorka.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the Kavorka. Nice.
Yes.
Meanwhile, before we get to first pitch, I want to tell you this story. I've been waiting because I know you would enjoy it.
Okay.
So Sunday, we're on the field. Tommy Lamb, Nick Riley, Tommy Lamb, our market manager, Nick Riley, one of our sales managers. And we're walking the field saying, we see DeMarco, gives me a big hug, whatever. And Nick and Tommy are like, so you guys are good now? I'm like, oh, yeah, we're good. That was last week. Don't worry about it. Then we see JB, and I walk towards JB. He was sorry, and I give him a big hug. Good to see you, whatever. Now we're walking around the field, and we're about to walk back up.
Yeah.
And Tommy goes, oh, there's Maurice. Do you want to say anything? And I go, nope. And we kept walking out.
I'm sorry.
Why did you want to tell me that?
Because it was just enjoyable. One of my highlights of Sunday. A lot of highlights from
I
Sunday.
really
that was
like
fun.
Maurice.
I do too.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to say hi to the Bruin after USC lost.
That's true.
Well, UCLA lost too.
Yeah.
But they don't even count. They don't have a football team anymore.
Well, that's fair.
Foregone conclusion.
They should just shut it down.
They basically have.
Oh, yeah.
They for all intents and purposes don't have a football.
Is there a
program.
chance that they don't win the entire season? Can you imagine?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I think that's almost
I don't
guaranteed.
think they will. I think they'll find a way to win a game, but it's certainly possible.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just walked by Maurice. Hey, man, didn't even say hi. Just
You didn't make
nope.
the joke about was he was up in time or any of that kind of stuff?
Because I don't know if that translates on the field before a game. Yeah, I mean, he just woke up like an hour ago, probably. He has those black curtains. Quincy Jones is playing in his head. The secret garden, the Quincy
Jones. Have to get some black curtains. That sounds
really
kind of good. Yeah, my room gets off because now that I don't have to get up while the sun's
sleep
up,
in, right?
I can sleep a little bit more, and the sun's getting me up.
Get the remote control blackouts.
Oh.
So what time do you sleep now until?
7.
Oh, okay. So you're still up decent.
Yeah.
And when you go downstairs, now you get to say hi to Susan and have like a little morning
coffee. We
coffee.
spend a little coffee
You give her a
together.
little peck on the cheek, and
course,
she
if
says,
you're gonna
shave before you do that.
Yeah, we do the whole routine. Then I do Locked On Dodgers. Then I do Locked On Rams. Then I go do my sweat, and then I come into this
there you
lovely
go.
place.
Sweat. Wait, what kind of sweat? No,
not
the
a
other,
I'm not
sweat.
a sweat.
Not a sweat.
But I go and sweat.
I'm so glad you're teaching us all these the new.
So that's the
lingo.
new thing, right? Sweats.
Sweat. Yeah.
Sweats. Yeah, it's a new thing. Yeah.
What does that mean, DeAndre?
So yesterday on Lakers Talk, Andy was telling us a story how he interviewed one of the Lakers players, Jake LaRavia, and at the end of the interview, he was talking about his hobbies and what he likes to do outside of basketball. And he said he likes to go to the beach and he likes to play video games. And AK said, "Oh, you should try to play some Overwatch. Overwatch is one of the biggest games out right now, especially for PC, and it's one of those games where you have to be really, really good at it."
Okay.
And Jake LaRavia said, "No, I don't play that game, man. It's full of sweats." And AK looked at him like,
"What do you think that
What does that
means?
mean?
Do you get anxiety?
No,
that's the sweat.
No. So pretty much a game that a lot of guys who try too hard at it and they're really, really good at it, try hard. So
Try
you just
hard.
get in
Oh.
Yeah.
Sweats. You're right.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
Try
Sweats.
hard.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure how we got to sweats.
No,
to
but I
describe
like it.
that guy.
But I like it.
Okay.
It somehow
Is he sweating because he's working so
well,
hard?
he's trying so hard that he's sweating, and it's
Okay.
full of sweats.
Is that it?
Yeah, pretty
Sweats.
much. Yeah.
Okay, I like it. Okay, you see something and you call it out. Makes sense. Sweats.
So
I've never
Cappy
been a
sweats
sweat.
a lot?
And on
No.
anything?
No.
Really?
Don't
No.
try to insult Cappy now.
What?
Come on now. He's the star of the
Cappy's
morning
a
show.
sweats?
No, he's the star of the morning show. Come on now.
Is he? Would he be a sweats?
No.
No.
Who's the sweats then? Who's
It was
the
a
sweats here?
joke.
No, it's a joke.
Oh,
But I wasn't going to take the bait. And
You'd be a
I
Yeah,
sweats?
he usually takes
oh,
it.
you think I would be a sweats?
No,
I
you're
think-
not.
no.
You're not. No. Because a sweat, as I
Obsessive,
understand
like
it,
trying to make it happen.
is you're trying really hard to make the thing go, and you're trying to let everybody know that you're trying really hard
Is
to
that
make
it?
the thing go.
Yeah,
I
pretty
thought
much.
they
So
were just
Chris
good. at
works
trying.
hard,
Okay,
but Chris
okay.
is not like going out of his way to
let
make
you
sure
know that
everybody
he's working.
knows he's
Okay,
working
all right.
hard. There's a difference.
I just kind of rub it in your face anyway.
Your
See?
personality is just naturally abrasive. You're not
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
necessarily a tryhard.
By the way, I fell at Lakers Media Day. We'll talk about that later on.
Oh my
Hey.
God.
No, we're going to talk about that. Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel you.
There you go.
But first, we got first pitch with Bergie coming up as we get ready for Dodgers Reds tonight. Game 1 of the NL Wild Card. We'll get you set, and then you can hear the game tonight at 6 p.m. right here on 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app. Bergman, first pitch next. You got to read?
Sweats.
I don't believe I do.
Come on,
Oh,
sweats.
okay, well then,
No.
go ahead. Go ahead, DeAndre.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
When McCarthy threw that pick six, I just popped on, and the number of people are like, it's amazing what happens when Colin Stallion's not on the sideline. I went in people's feeds that I barely speak to.
We're like, hey, troll.
I did actually say troll to somebody. The home of USC football, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN, and always on the new ESPN LA app.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Vodka, America's #1 potato vodka. Smooth, creamy, no burn, made from non-GMO potatoes and gluten-free with no added sugar, just 64 calories an ounce. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no mark.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with bright red hair. Now she stands out from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Bright red hair.
Ticket to the game, you get in there for free. Don't miss Cosm's signature menu. Go check it out, Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installation with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
3:36 on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. The DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. Time for first pitch presented by Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Nothing else. Hopefully, the Reds will be pouring some Mountain Springwater after tonight. I got three bobbleheads ready. Which order do I go in? I got the Dave Roberts bobblehead right there. I got a Joe Davis bobblehead, and I got to get the Clayton Kershaw 30,000 strikeout or whatever
So
it
you're
was.
rooting for the Reds?
3,000 strikeouts, right.
You want the Reds to win?
I want, you know me.
He wants the Dodgers to lose more than he wants
I like
the Reds
anarchy.
to win.
Anarchy.
Not yet. Look, I don't want anarchy in this.
But
in
wouldn't
any regard,
a Reds game 1 win be fun just for the talking of it?
As long as they win game 2 and 3, fine. But no, I don't want to get within one.
Do you
game
really
of having
believe
the
this
season
team's going to win a World
all.
Series?
I think they can, yeah.
But wouldn't it be fun for the anarchy if they don't?
Well,
we already got one last year.
They can't go out in the first round to a team that barely snuck into the playoffs. That can't happen. And the problem is it can happen.
Exactly.
It can't happen because this would be an unbelievable failure. And I don't think – look, I'm optimistic, and you guys know me. I'm not terribly optimistic very often, but I'm optimistic about this. They're a lot better than the Reds. Doesn't mean they're going to win, but they're a lot better than the Reds.
A failure in totality?
Yes.
The entire season would be a failure.
Yeah.
You lose to the Reds.
Dude, they have a $400 million payroll.
If you lose to anyone in the postseason.
No, I think –
or just the Reds.
If you lose to the Cincinnati Reds in a 3-game series right out of the gate, that's a massive failure. I think if you don't get to the NLCS, I think that you can make an argument that the season was incredibly unsuccessful. If you get to the NLCS or beyond, it might just be a baseball thing where they didn't win enough games, but the next 2 rounds would be a failure, yeah.
I do feel like it would be a failure, but it's also like I kind of like go back and forth on it because the bullpen was so bad and was such a weird year for how they actually played throughout the year with blowing saves and making mistakes in the field and all the different things. Despite the fact that they have this large payroll and everything you're talking about is absolutely correct, it doesn't feel like, oh, well, that's how they played all year and that's how they played in the playoffs. It would make sense to me.
But it would make sense. It wouldn't be a surprise. But
it's still a failure.
They had a chance to fix it because the bullpen stuff didn't bubble up at the very last minute.
No, it came down later.
When the trade deadline came around, we knew that the bullpen was bad.
Yep.
You knew that the bullpen was on fumes back at the end of July. This did not just come up after the trade deadline like, hey, man, we didn't see it coming. Now we can't fix it because the rules won't let us fix it. That's not what happened. They held on to prospects. They did not go out, and the Phillies went and got guys. The Padres went and got guys. You see these other teams that went out there and loaded up their bullpens, and the Dodgers, they all did it, except for the Dodgers, and it may be
the right? They wouldn't do that twice.
I hope not.
If you had to do it all over again, you'd go out and get help.
I don't know. I
really screamed for it when it happened.
I know. I'm just talking about them.
I think that Andrew Friedman is so.
Like
he
knowing
is so,
what you know
he
now.
is so committed to his operational procedures that if he even now, and now to your point, that I am not paying that price for that guy. I think that's how he looks at those things, and it's like I'm not paying Mercedes prices for a smart car. I'm not doing it.
You have to respect it, but I mean.
That's what it was, and that's why at the beginning of the year they went out and spent money on Tanner Scott and Kirby Yates. They went out and got
re-signed Trinan.
They re-signed Trinan just so they did not have to do anything at the trade deadline. And it got to the trade deadline, and you're like, oh my God, you need bullpen. That was the whole reason to go get these guys. So, and now we're in situations where we're going to bank on Tyler Glasnow and Emmett Sheehan out of the bullpen these next 3 games.
I mean, do you have any idea what that looks like at all? I mean, it's.
You mean how they use those guys?
How to use those guys?
No, and I think it's a great question.
It's fun, right?
No, it's terrifying.
It's going to be fun to see, right?
Yeah. I mean, it'll be exciting.
Do you have any idea?
So it all.
Any plan?
To me, I think it will all depend. And so no idea how it's actually going to happen, but it will all depend. What does Blake Snell actually do? Because he's a guy that is effectively wild. He throws a lot of balls. He throws a lot of pitches. If he can't get through the 7th inning. That's going to be where you start seeing Sheehan through the 7th, 8th, 9th, or Glasnow 7th, 8th, 9th.
Who pitches the 9th inning in a 1-run game? I think you almost have to reverse engineer this thing. right? Because I think you're right, Greg, that the idea of
what's the score, like,
you kind of have to work from the back to the front and figure out what's going on. Stop it, Chris.
I didn't say a word.
Your head snaps up, and you made eye contact with me.
How fast does that cross your brain?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty quickly.
It's instant. Like a snap is too slow.
So let me rephrase. You work from the ninth inning back towards the front of the game.
Okay.
Is that a better way of saying it? Who pitches? It's 3-2. The Dodgers have the lead, and the meat of the Cincinnati, whatever meat there is in the Cincinnati order, is coming up. And who pitches that ninth inning?
I want either Glasnow or Sheehan, who should be in after Snell. At this
so
point.
You're going them multiple innings?
Yeah, multiple innings. They're starting pitchers. I want them multiple innings. I do not want to see Tanner Scott. I don't want to see Blake Trinan. And to be honest, I don't want to see Roki Sasaki in that situation. He's only pitched 2 games since he's come back, and it was 2 innings total. He looked great, but that was lower leverage.
So let's say Snell goes 6.
Okay.
6. Okay. Give me Sheehan for 3 or Glasnow for 3.
Glasnow for 3, and then who?
Well,
that's the game.
That's it.
That's 9
yes.
innings.
Yeah.
You're going to go 3 innings with one guy.
Yeah. Well, he's a starting pitcher that goes 7 consistently.
Do you like that plan?
I like it better than using those other guys.
Anything to avoid them.
Yeah.
Dave Roberts also
this
said
is going
that
to be so goofy.
It's going to be so good when it bursts,
It's going to be so goofy. Yes.
But it may. You might be right. But the problem is it's the right decision. This will not be second guessed because the idea of staying away from Scott and Trinan is not, you should have used those guys. Nobody's saying you should use those guys. So I think what it is, it's Sheehan, Glasnow, Sasaki, and then try to figure it out from there. And I wouldn't be surprised unless the games get really lopsided, like somebody's got a 6-7 run lead, then you can pitch some of these other guys. But I think you're going to get the starter as deep as possible.
So that's your damage plan.
Sheehan, Glasnow, Sasaki, in some order to cover those last innings.
So Dave Roberts said something just recently in his press conference. He said that he has trust in 4 guys.
Who was the 4th?
Inning. I don't know. He didn't say who the 4 were. I don't know who the 4 are.
Okay, well, the 3 are obvious.
Right. It has to be Glasnow, Sheehan,
and Sasaki.
Is it Scott?
Can't be. It can't be.
He's given up, I think, 1 run.
The
last,
only other guy
appearances.
that it might be
is Trinan.
No,
absolutely not.
No, Vezia.
Yeah, in the 9th. I think he's the top of the trust tree.
But here's the thing: the reason that it could be Vezia is Vezia competes in the strike zone. Like sometimes he gives up hits, but he attacks the strike zone and he works in the zone.
Those other guys.
Those other guys walk people.
Everyone.
They all do. So when we were talking about the Dave Roberts trust tree a few weeks ago on the morning show, Bergie said, "What if there was a morning show trust tree?" Now imagine if there was an afternoon show trust tree. You know who DeMarco doesn't trust?
You.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
Damon over there.
DeAndre.
Daryl.
DeAndre.
I think it's you. Make a left to a trust tree.
No, that trust tree was DeMarco don't like him.
He doesn't
Stuff rolls downhill, DeAndre.
Come on, we're good. Come on.
Remember that.
I have a question. So what happens? Who's your damage plan in case your second guy is not
the third guy
done?
The third guy.
Who's the third guy?
So whoever isn't Sheehan or Glasnow, it's Sheehan or Glasnow.
Right.
So starting pitcher.
Right.
And then Sheehan or Glasnow. And if Sheehan or Glasnow doesn't work out, whoever the other one wasn't is now in.
Yeah, but there's plans.
Then what do you do for game 2?
Same guys.
Same guys.
Yeah, it has to be.
It has. Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It has to be.
It's same guys. Okay.
Look, that's the situation we're in. That the bullpen is this bad that you have to use a starting pitcher multiple days because you can't put anybody in that bullpen and feel good about it at all.
Okay, so
here's where
and Scott are out there strictly if it's a blowout.
No, I
One
think
way or the other.
I think where you can use them. I don't think it's strictly in a blowout. I think let's say it's 5-5 in the 4th inning.
Yeah.
Okay. The game's people are scoring runs.
5-5 in the 4th.
So your starter has not been good.
Okay.
Okay. And Sheehan and Glasnow are probably not going to cover the rest of the game. You're going to have to try to steal some outs in the 5th or 6th inning with one of those guys. Because even if they spit the bit, even if they get absolutely clobbered, you still have 5 innings to try to cover it with your offense.
Right.
There's no time to cover with your offense at the back of the game. You can only do it in the middle of the game.
Oh, my God. Oh, you think this is going to work?
It's the only chance they have.
It has to work.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
You have guys. You have Vezia that can do what Travis is talking about. Scott can do what Travis is talking about. I don't even trust Trinan to do that. But
Okay.
if you do get to the DS,
reverse engineer. If you're the Reds,
from the
what are
back
you
to the
thinking?
front?
Get into that pen.
Get into the
so
pen.
Here's if I were the Reds, and not to get too far into the weeds in this, but if I were the Reds, especially tonight against Snell, I'd take a lot of pitches. I would take a lot of pitches.
Work you.
I would make him be into the 60s or 70s by the 5th or 6th inning, really make him work. So now you got to make a decision on Sheehan or Glasnow much earlier. Maybe you can get those guys' pitch count out, and now all of a sudden you're bringing those guys that you really don't want to. They're potentially in the game.
And it's interesting what the Reds are doing. It seems like they're going to try and do the same thing the Dodgers are doing. They're putting Nick Lodolo, who pitched very, very well against the Dodgers, in the bullpen, so that he's going to be something that can go multiple innings for them. So that if Hunter Green goes 6 or 7, and yes, Parker's 6-7. If he gets,
I know
if he
what
goes,
that means.
If he goes 6 or
I'm
7,
basically a teenager.
Another one.
then they have Lodolo.
You got to do this though. You do 6, 7. Yeah, you got to do the hands.
God, we're so old doing this. It's just not right.
You are.
I am.
Clock it right now, Greg. You got to clock it.
Clap it.
Clock
What
it.
is
Clock
a clap?
Oh, yeah.
Reese
Clock
told
it,
me I misspoke. It's not
Clap,
sweats, it's sweat.
clock.
Yes.
More
Wait,
than
what
one
happened?
sweat would be sweats,
Sweats.
but an individual is a sweat.
Is a sweat.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
That is correct. Thank you very much. Is a sweat.
We're just learning something
Yes.
new
We
every
got it
day. on the
covered.
show.
Fergie, you are a sweat.
I got a question.
I'm not a sweat.
I'm just practicing. There.
Yeah. In that situation, you would call someone that way.
Travis, you are a sweat.
Nah.
No?
Nah. No, you know my never try.
Chris
Not
will
at
say
all.
I need to sweat more.
There you
so
go.
that's a whole
Never,
nother-
ever
I'm
try.
so confused. But what I do know is the Dodgers bullpen is a joke, and
Not
4
very
million
good.
fans came to watch Dodgers baseball. And if this was another team that got 4 million in attendance, we would be mocking them and talking about how is it that you don't have a bullpen come the playoffs that actually could save a game.
Took a
They
shot
made a
and
mistake.
missed.
They made a few,
They
actually.
made a mistake.
They missed. Yes.
They missed on the bullpen, but they got plenty of catchers.
Yeah, they
Well,
got
I want to figure out what the heck's going on with that. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about my friend Joseph S. Normand at Normand Legal. You can go online at normandlegal.com. Here's the number, 213-747-1234. That's super easy to remember, right? Downtown LA, 213-747, like the plane, 1234. Joe and I have known each other for over a decade, and I've used Joe not once for just myself, but I used it for myself and when my son Bob was in an accident as well. And I can tell you that you're going to have an experience like I did. Joe's going to treat you like family. Joe is so incredibly experienced. He was telling me, we were over at his office the other day, he was telling me about guys, oh, no, man, I'm fine. I don't need to go do anything. And it's like, no, you do need to make sure that you're getting the treatment you need because you have no idea what's going to happen next. You have a long time to get your case started, but you need to start getting your treatment right away. So don't be a tough guy. Go get the medical attention that you need. This is why you need somebody like Joe on your side. 213-747-1234. Take the first step toward a win in your case with normandlegal.com. Joe's coming in later today. We'll talk to him about it as well. That's the law office of Joseph S. Normand, where family comes first, and every case is a championship effort.
Mornings on ESPN LA will never be the same.
And then my stomach is like, uh-oh.
What is wrong with your stomach?
Well, now in the back of my car, I got extra underpants.
It depends.
Brought an extra pair of pants just in case.
Yeah.
And then I had like 2 rolls of toilet paper in case I have to pull over on the side of the road.
Unbelievable.
Think about the new audience. It's like they really put this show on in the morning.
Right.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
You can tell Halloween is near by all the colorful Christmas lights. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
3 amazing cigars, spectacular spirits, and a feast fit for kings. Also, a live performance by Martini Kings. Smoking good times, October 5th.
Number 2.
We're giving away a Land Rover Defender, October 30th.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Brett Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Did you know that at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, the game starts before your baby arrives? Their Fetal and Neonatal Institute is a lifeline for over 3,000 high-risk babies and expectant mothers each year. Their expert fetal maternal care team works with families even before birth, making sure your baby gets the best start possible. And for newborns needing intensive care, their Level 4 NICU is the MVP when it comes to caring for the most complex cases. At CHLA, you will have a powerhouse team of specialists ready from day one and in your corner. Learn more at chla.org today.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
3:52 on a Live Energy Tuesday presented by Providence. The DeMarco and Travis afternoon show on Dodgers game day with Mariah.
You look at me for?
How do you know so much about music?
I listen to music
I'm
my
just
whole
saying.
life.
You don't think Bergman knows?
No, he doesn't look like the type.
Because he's got Hebrew. You don't understand the Hebrew heat he's got?
You really took off the glasses.
Dude.
Like, bring me. Clark Kent, I'm out.
Every time I start singing a song, he's singing right with me.
Hey,
How do
we
you
went to
know this
karaoke.
stuff?
I knew every single song and every. Actually, that's my superpower. I can
I
hear a
respect
song.
that.
I can hear a song
Yes.
1 or 2 times, and then I'm pretty much a memorizer.
You guys know people that stay in one genre their whole life, right?
That's sad.
That sucks.
Yeah. They stay in one genre their whole life. They only listen to that sort of music.
But that was
how
song was
limiting
huge
is that?
in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean everywhere. Everybody
2000s.
knew that. I mean,
95.
Yeah.
So
That was
basically, you're
95.
a sweat when it comes to music.
there you go. Yes. Why are you staring at me like that?
Because I'm waiting for the point you're trying to make.
I was just asking him.
Oh, okay.
He was staring at me.
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's
Someone
all.
get
Yeah,
into a
he-
read,
he
that's
took
all.
the glasses off. Like I think I offended him.
You
for a
were
minute.
staring at me weird, so I was like, "Why
Will
are you
you
staring
stop
at me?"
that? Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just asking.
Go ahead.
Anyway, we're in the middle of first pitch. Presented by Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Nothing else. Meanwhile, football fans, join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me this Thursday night for the Rams postgame show live at Hollywood Park Casino. Do not ruin the sanctity of the postgame show.
Hey,
Was it fun?
it's very sanctified.
Good.
Score will be live at Hollywood Park Casino. Score signed memorabilia. Grab tickets to future ESPN LA events and keep the party going at LA's hottest card room. That's Hollywood Park Casino, 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood. This Thursday night after the game, must be 21 or older. Hollywood Park Casino, where LA comes to party and play 24/7. And here's the thing: if you're a Rams fan and you want to celebrate that victory Thursday night, or if you're a scumbag Niners fan,
Gutless scumbag.
gutless scumbag,
Yes.
come by HBC.
Briones.
We're going to put you on the air live for you to rant and rave. And by the way,
You're
if
gonna
you
put
are
a Niners fan on,
if you're a gutless Niners fan, but by the way, they have to go through metal detector, so I ain't going to get shamed.
Well, unless they use one of those toenail ones like from the joint.
Well, I got Sua. Sua said
Yeah.
he'd protect me.
No, he didn't.
Wow.
Like
I
we-
was sitting
he's
right
not-
there.
he's not gonna protect
He
you.
said the
He would
exact
not.
opposite.
Like we
in
used to
fact.
run the streets of Murrieta together.
Yeah, no, he said that you're on your own. I
By the
heard
way,
him.
Radio Michael fan tweeted at him and I and said that they got good coconut shrimp over there at HBC.
Oh.
And that we could share the coconut shrimp. Sua replied in 30 seconds and said, like, not going to happen.
not gonna happen.
Now I feel
feeling
that
it.
this is a challenge. I got to work
Challenge
on
accepted.
Well,
Is that what
wear
you're
it
saying?
down.
See, what Sua does not understand is
disgusting.
that you will not stop.
I'll chase
until
him with
you
a
get-
shrimp in my
Yeah.
mouth.
You.
Just be like, put your mouth on it, Sua.
Gross.
Oh, Sua.
Wow.
All right.
Did you
meanwhile,
really say
first pitch.
sanctity? Did
What
you
now?
really say the sanctity?
The sanctity.
The
Did you really
sanctity
say
of the postgame show.
You used the word sanctity.
I believe I said
I've got
sanctify. But
stats.
that's,
Sanctify. Oh
I have
goodness.
stats.
I don't think I've ever said that either.
Meanwhile,
13 of 15 for 170 yards.
that Dodgers bullpen tonight, they're going to get beaten like a rented mule.
Nah.
At
come
least
on.
game one. Give me
Hope
game
not.
one just to
Interesting.
create panic in the city.
They have too many
Look,
catchers for that to happen.
If they lose tonight, the panic will be 10 out of 10.
What are the chances you score a bunch of runs tonight?
Pretty good.
so
Against that thing?
I mean, it's just that they got really good players.
Yeah,
they
okay.
got a lot of guys that can hit. Mookie has had a great last third of the season.
Yeah, he's been
Shohei's the MVP of the league. Freddie Freeman had a very Freddie Freeman-like season, just rock solid across
Steady
the board.
Eddie. Yeah.
Andy Pajes had a really good year. Muncy kind of in and out. When he's healthy, he's pretty good. Teo has been better of late than he has been, so their offense is really good. That's not the problem. The problem is getting the last 6 outs of the game or so. That's it. The rest of it's pretty good.
It is. You're right, but you said 10 out of 10 if they lose game 1.
Yeah.
Do you really feel that way?
Yes. Because now,
even though you have Yamamoto and Ohtani going right behind him.
How many runs they score for Yamamoto typically? 0.
They get 1.
I'm just saying, but my point is...
They got 8 for him last time.
So the question is, would I have a 10 out of 10? The answer is yes, because what happens in that situation is now the Reds don't have to play good.
No.
They just have to get lucky at that point. To beat them twice, you have to play well at least once. I don't know if they'll do it. But now once you bring luck into it, where one late home run, one error by a Dodger player, one base running mistake where a guy gets thrown out trying to do something that they shouldn't be doing, and you lose the game. So, yes, it would be a 10 out of 10.
If that's how they lose, if they do lose tonight, if that's how they lose, where they're making mistakes in the outfield, throwing to the wrong base, getting caught in a rundown from third to first, third to home, like it did with Jose Ramirez earlier today. If those types of things are happening, then I'll agree with you. But if it's just a straight game and they happen to they put in Tanner Scott in the 9th inning and they get a run and they win that game, I'm not going to feel that way. That's a 10 out of 10.
They're 27 outs away from the season ending at that
but
point.
it's not 10 out of 10 panicked for me.
It would be for me.
I feel good about
I'm not saying that they
Yamamoto.
can't win 2 in a row. I'm not saying that they would be out at that point. I'm saying that anytime you're within one game of getting knocked out, it's a 10 out of 10. For me, it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's do or die in that situation, so I get that. But still, I mean, I get to Mason and Ireland's whole thing. It's must win at that point.
Do you have any take?
Why'd you do that voice? Why'd you do that voice?
Because it's the same conversation. Is this a must-win game? No, this is a must-win game.
Why are you doing that voice, man? Why are you doing that voice, yo?
They do it all the time.
Get it off your chest. Yes, sir. Wow.
You're just snake charming.
I love it.
I am a snake charmer.
Snake charming.
Why are you putting your hand over your face, Trap? I didn't
you're
say
taking it in the wrong direction.
Oh, my
No,
God.
I'm not. We've been over this for, how long have I worked here now?
A long time.
12 years, I think it is, and it's never that with me. It's never that with me. I'm never taking it in that direction.
By the way, Yankees up 1-0 over the Red Sox. Top of the 4th.
Yeah.
You can hear that game on the all-new ESPN LA app. Just hit the ESPN Radio live sports tile if you're interested in that. Play-by-play courtesy of ESPN Radio.
That would
Anthony
be fun
Volpe.
if you actually got the rematch.
Oh, yeah.
Between the Dodgers and the Yankees.
Fox would want it.
That'd be fun.
Sure would.
Yeah.
I hope I don't have to buy World Series tickets again. Take Pops
Why?
again.
Oh,
That was expensive.
Dodgers, Yankees.
Okay.
I mean,
so think about
So
think about last year. Okay, Pebble Beach,
Oh, yeah, you did go big.
World Series.
Yeah.
Thought 2025 or 2024 was clean. Then 2025 begins.
Hospital.
$250,000 hospital trip. It's an expensive,
That's a hell of a
expensive year.
Yeah, man. My God.
But you're alive.
I am
Yes,
alive.
there
There we
you
go.
are.
Yeah.
You are.
Absolutely.
You wanted to ask about 3 catchers?
So I have a theory, because it makes no sense to have 3 catchers in a 3-game series. There's only one thing I can come up with, is that Will Smith is healthy enough to hit but not catch.
Right.
Right? Is that the only thing that makes sense?
Yes.
That you can deploy him as a pinch hitter potentially 3 times, and then you put the other catcher back in.
Right.
Whoever, like today, Rortvedt is starting. Let's say Rortvedt comes up with a couple of guys on in a couple,
the bottom of the 7th.
and you need a big hit, that Smith goes in to take that at bat.
Right.
And then when they go back on defense, rushing is back in the game.
Right.
That's the only scenario I can come up with.
Dave did say that he's not ruling out Smith being the starting catcher tomorrow.
Okay, good.
But then why do you need 3
But
catchers?
that's the thing. If it was a day away, then I don't understand the need for the 3rd guy.
And by the way, they actually kind of had 4 because Alex Call is the emergency catcher.
What, he catching Little League?
No, I guess so, but he's the emergency catcher.
Yeah, that. By the way, just run up the flag and give up at that point.
That's exactly what it is. That he is there to pinch hit. And by the way, if he's just pinch hitting, I don't feel great that he's even in the lineup. I trust him more than Ben Rortvedt, but
to hit,
yeah. But I don't know if his hand has a fracture in his
but
hand.
it could be one of those things where throwing is the thing that aggravates it more than hitting. Sure. I mean, so that makes it. Justin Dean being on the team is like okay.
It's not Conforto.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
that's why Justin Dean's
look.
and
you're putting me in an impossible situation where I have to defend Michael Conforto, and I'm not going to do it because it's an indefensible position.
Can't.
But Michael Conforto took 500 at-bats this year.
Yeah,
Justin Dean has
and
taken
only got
2.
Like 5 hits.
I understand. It's 5 more than Justin Dean.
Right. Well, you're right, but he's not there. Justin Dean's not there to hit. Justin Dean is there to play.
What is this, the 70s, where we just have Herb Washington pinch running?
Yeah, he's a pinch runner, and he's a defensive replacement. That's it. Like, if you're in the 9th inning.
Then what's Alex Call here for?
Both Kike.
You need 2 of those?
Yeah, no, so Kike and
Kike's
Teo will
starting.
Yeah, no, I know he is. But if you need those guys, Call and Dean are your defensive replacements in the outfield, and Dean is going to be the pinch runner. Hassan Kim is going to be a pinch runner. That's what it is.
I understand, but because you have Kim, because you have Edmund, because you have Kike, and who else am I forgetting? I'm forgetting one other. Rojas. Because you have so many different guys that can do so many different things. You don't need 2 guys that can do nothing.
That's what they did.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. One guy, sure.
But they had no interest in having Conforto on this roster. It was very clear by putting those guys
on.
on.
Why did they give him 6 months of runway?
So I think they did it to see if he would figure it all out, and they didn't want to just DFA him because they didn't want somebody else to pick him up.
I think they got their answer.
Yeah, they didn't want someone like
emphatically
like the Padres or the Reds or the Mets to pick him up, and then he starts hitting and you destroy him in the playoffs. I think that's the only thing that it could possibly be, because you put him on the roster if you're going to give him that much time.
Play clean. Good outs.
Agreed.
Unselfish play. Productive at-bats. They'll be fine.
I'll see you at the ballpark. You going to come to the ballpark?
Not tonight. Okay. Not tonight. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll see.
All right. Well, that was First Pitch, brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else, Morales.
Be sure to take a selfie video of your meltdown when the bullpen melts down. I want to see it tomorrow morning.
Happy to.
Please, I want to see that video.
If Blake Treinen gets into a game and then Trainer Scott is after him, I will absolutely.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Enjoy the game. Don't have one of those horrific Dodger dogs.
That will happen at some point in this series.
I know.
I'm just saying. The Dodger dog, too. Both of them.
No. I won't eat the Dodger dog.
I always have one. It's gross, but I eat it
It's
anyway.
horrible.
I know.
Gross.
I know. You got to have
like
a dog.
30 of them back, and they were so bad.
Did you hear about that when I ate 2 cold Dodger dogs the next morning?
Yeah, it was gross. I tried
That's
one
gross.
cold. It
That
was
sounds gross.
terrible.
Why would you eat
Cold
a cold
Dodger
hot dog?
dogs?
It was a good bit. I'm always for the bit, my friend.
Okay, the first one was the bit. The second one,
The second one, you might
Oh,
like
that's
it a little
wait,
bit.
wait, that's right. No, that's right. It was a bit because Cappy fed one to me. He held it up into my mouth. That's why.
Right.
I almost forgot. Yeah. Like 4 o'clock.
You're ruining the sanctity of the DeMarco and Travis show.
4 o'clock at 710
Popcorn
ESPN.
shrimp.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Guess what's next? We go do a little Far Side.
Let's go.
I can't wait for the Far Side. That's in about 3 minutes from right now on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, don't face your insurance company alone. For over 20 years, Avner Gadd has helped homeowners across Southern California fight back when insurers delay, deny, or underpay. From unlivable homes to pushy contractors, don't let fine print or insurance games decide your future. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergat.com. Avner Gat, your claim, our game.
Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is opening soon. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, just 30 minutes south of Bakersfield. Less drive time means more playtime with 24/7 gaming action, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment at the Hard Rock Cafe. It's the new hotspot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that Hard Rock energy, don't miss it. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, opening soon. This is how SoCal plays.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Thinking about selling your home? Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No agents, commissions, open houses, or costly repairs. They'll give you a fair cash offer with no surprises. One seller said, and I quote, "Seller's Advantage was faster, easier, and more rewarding than listing my house. The offer matched my expectations, and the process was stress-free." Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
My head's an amazing place. It's like a roller coaster every day. But actually less because of the Lexapro.
Okay.
You know, the Lexapro's good.
What are you talking about?
He said, to be in that head of yours. He said, my head's an amazing place.
I would love to take a tour through there, wouldn't you?
No. But
I mean, you'd have the ability to leave.
No, not
if
unless
you would have gone
for a while.
If you would have gone through my head when it was cocaine-filled 20 years ago, it was pretty amazing.
A haunted house. This is what I got to see. Yes.
Now it's got Lexapro leveling everything out. So,
oh, my God.
4:05 on a Live MT Tuesday presented by Providence. On the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Time for the Far Side, made possible by our friends at Highlands. Take it away, DeMarco.
I try to be as, how do I say this, as even-keeled as possible. But every now and then I get a little sensitive. And I'm not talking about the Philly thing.
Oh, you don't say.
Don't play it, DeAndre.
I hate y'all.
Well done.
If you can't laugh about it, then what's the point?
Of course. No, but there was one thing that happened, and it's 49er week. You guys know this, and I take this stuff seriously. So I said this morning. There's one thing that unites us all as former Rams players, coaches, fans, what have you, no matter what city, what era you're in. It's a hatred of the San Francisco 49ers. And there's always something personal that happens that kind of sparks it for you. You get kind of inducted into it. You don't know anything about it, and you learn from the veterans. And then you play them, and then they give you ample opportunity to make you hate them. So this is what happened to me. The Rams hadn't won the division since like 1989, and the 49ers were just absolutely killing them. So this is the first year we were actually in St. Louis. We started 5-1. They were 4-2, and Steve Young wasn't playing. So this was our opportunity to beat them.
Was this like the Steve Bono era?
It was Elvis Gerback.
Elvis Gerback, okay.
But they still had Rice. They still had Taylor. They were still great. They just didn't have Steve Young. But this was our big opportunity, and one of our players, Toby Wright, who I love to death, he was one of the biggest hitters I ever saw. He said they should be sweating bullets about us. Bulletin board material. So it went out. I guess it got back to them. So long story short, we got absolutely mashed in St. Louis, in Busch Stadium. 44-10.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean, not only did they beat us, they beat the crap out of us. It was ugly. We were outclassed. We were embarrassed. I got a sack in the game, and it's the only sack that I didn't celebrate because
late in the
they
game?
scored like 47 points before I got there. So I just got up and ran off. So 42-10, it was heartbreaking. Now, this is the sensitive part. Do you remember Dana Stubblefield?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. You've heard the story and where he is now, right? You know, he's locked up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's in jail right now.
Oh, locked up?
Well, they won't. I hope they never let him out. But he was the guy, and this is the thing. We had just come to town. We were kind of, how do I say this? Kind of everything. We got smashed, and he said, same old Rams, same old sorry-ass Rams. And that went out on everybody's broadcast. We heard that for the rest of the year. I think we won 2 games for the rest of the year. It just killed us. Absolutely murdered us. Ridiculous. So that's where my hatred of them began. Not only did they beat us, they rubbed it in.
They broke you.
They broke us, and they rubbed it in. So from that point, it took me 4 years to get back on top of them. Finally, when we beat them in 99, they fumbled. I picked it up and threw it over their sideline. I did. Like, I'm sick of you guys. All that sort of stuff. Well, that's where it started. So, sorry, DeAndre, about being sensitive. I take this stuff seriously.
Why did you say he got locked up again? I'm sorry. I missed that.
I can't even. It's bad. It's not good.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up.
It's a horrible story. It's a horrible end. But him.
Do the guys on the team now feel like that?
Everybody from my era, like Isaac Bruce. If you say that, like his face will change.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
about
brutal.
Jared Verse, Braden Fisk, those guys? Do they look at the Niners like you looked at the Niners, or is the Niners just this week's opponent?
It was passed on from Aaron. It was passed on to those guys. So they have their own reasons for not liking him. Like when they lost here, the whole Debo Samuel thing.
Yeah.
And how they felt and how they treated you. You develop your own hatred for the Niners. You understand what Niner Week is.
Well, the Niners
Mine stems from that.
Yeah. So up until last year, the Niners had the Rams number. Like they won 8, 9 games in a row. I know the NFC Championship game, thank goodness, went a different direction.
Yeah.
But the Niners were the puzzle that the Rams couldn't figure out until last year. And last year they seemed to find a way to kind of, that ugly game in the rain up in San Francisco that they, 9-6 or something like that? But they figured it out. They won the game earlier in the year, and it felt like that pendulum started to swing back the other way. Yes, a rivalry, yes, an NFC West matchup, all of those things, but that, man, we can't beat these guys. That feeling is I don't feel that way anymore.
No, they're always in the rear view. But now what happens with them is the stadium takeover stuff. That's their new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to annihilate them. Like, you have to win 10 in a row. You have to make it stupid for them to show up. You're right. That's the game plan now. Not only do you have to beat them, you got to do what they did to us to keep them from coming to your stadium. If not, they're going to keep showing up. That's the thing. They're in, and you can't get them out.
And I'm not. It's going to take so much. I shouldn't say so much time. It's going to take time. They've been here 10 years. They've done. It's starting to happen, but it might take another 10.
One more Super Bowl.
Okay, here's the thing.
That would help.
I was going to say this too, and you guys are going to. It's going to sound funny to you. I think the Rams have some of the greatest fans ever because they're loyal. I don't think any fan base has been through as much. You could say Cleveland, but Cleveland's never left. You know what I mean?
Cleveland left.
They left.
They went to Baltimore.
No, a new team got. It was a new team.
Well, okay, so it's still Cleveland.
Yeah.
But I don't think any fan base has been through as much.
Yeah, they didn't leave and come back.
Right.
Yeah.
To test your love. That's what I'm saying. And you still have loyal fans all around you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is they were gone for 22 years, and people picked other teams in those 22 years, and you don't just throw a switch and say, oh, I'll just go back to the other team. Like for me, I was a Rams fan as a kid, and then when they left, I wasn't a St. Louis Rams fan. I was an LA Rams fan. So when they came back, I'm like, okay, cool. Easy to jump back in.
Right.
But for 20 years, I was Rob Lowe in the stands with the NFL hat. I was just watching good games. I didn't have a team for a long time.
And here's the
thing.
thing.
My kids all picked different teams.
Had they come back and been really good out of the gate, that might have gone some of those middle of the world.
That first season was terrible. But
it was horrific.
It was terrible, but they were really good their second year. So they got pretty good pretty quick.
What I'm saying is the people that would have been like, oh, yeah, the team's back and jumped on that right then and there, they were like, oh, this team's horrible. And I'm not saying that they're not back. They probably are back. It takes decades.
It takes a long time.
Because a lot of people were born into other fandoms. Raiders have such a position here. So do the Cowboys. So do the Niners. And then, again, there's a bar for every NFL team on the West side. Steelers bars, this bar, this bar. It's just going to take time, and I do believe it's going to take one more Super Bowl.
That kid that's 8 years old right now.
Exactly.
That's deciding which team he's going to root for. He's going to be a Rams fan because they're here and they're good and they got star players and all of that stuff.
It may come with the young quarterback.
But when the next guy comes through and that 8-year-old is now 25 and he's bringing his all of that, that's how you get it to where whatever the Niner takeover thing is no longer an issue.
The quarterback version of Bronny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would help.
You know what I mean?
That would help.
That knows what a sweat is.
It knows what a but also, unlike Bronny, plays.
Right.
Listen.
Yeah.
I had a good moment with Bronny.
Did you?
I'm happy for you.
I don't know if I'll be throwing as much Bronny shade anymore.
I'm not throwing any shade.
We talked SC for a second.
He's a nice kid.
But you know what our social media director, Carlo, mentioned to me that I missed on one thing. You know what I didn't talk to him about? We both almost died.
Disease.
The cardiac kids.
We were the cardiac kids.
Yeah.
How did I miss that one?
How would you bring that up?
I'd say,
I
hey,
went
man.
through something similar to you.
I forgot. My bad.
Yeah.
Bronny, come here for a second, bro. I almost died.
I almost died.
Chris Morales here. Did you know I almost died, Bronny?
Oh, my God.
How did I miss that?
Wow.
Yeah, that's not like you.
I might have to get a Bronny jersey because we're the cardiac kids.
Well, be my guest.
There you go.
I'm going to not.
Me wearing, first of all, who would have thought you would have seen this? Me in full Rams gear on Sundays.
Yeah, that was stark.
And wearing a Bronny James jersey. How about that?
I'll believe
no.
I'll believe it
Oh,
when I
hell
see
yeah.
it. Speaking of Bronny, let's talk about the old man who says, hey, guys, nothing to worry about. He's going to take it serious. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
The Far Side, powered by Highlands Leg Cramps and Highland Leg Cramps PM. Get reliable leg cramp relief pronto.
That was nice.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denis shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Wonga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
You can tell Halloween is near by all the colorful Christmas lights. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
3 amazing cigars, spectacular spirits, and a feast fit for kings. Also, a live performance by Martini Kings. Smoking good times, October 5th.
Number 2.
We're giving away a Land Rover Defender, October 30th.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's game time at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Just like LAFC protects their home turf, we help you protect yours with quality floors at unbeatable wholesale prices. No gimmicks, no markups, just deals every day. From waterproof hardwood to carpet, laminate to artificial grass, the crazy Hernandez brothers have you covered. Don't settle for anything less than a championship-level home. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR, that's 866-62-FLOOR, or shop on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
LA, get ready. The 52nd annual Los Angeles Korean Festival is back October 16th through the 19th at Seoul International Park in Koreatown. 4 days of amazing food, live K-pop, and traditional performances, arts, culture, and fun for the whole family. Best part? Admission is free. Don't miss one of LA's biggest cultural celebrations, the LA Korean Festival, October 16th through the 19th. For details, visit lakoreanfestival.org. College football is back, and the Coliseum is the place to be. USC football takes on the best in college football, with home games against Michigan, Michigan State, Iowa, and crosstown rival UCLA. Don't miss a single snap, a single touchdown, or the roar of the Trojan Nation. Single game tickets are now available at usctrojans.com/tickets. usctrojans.com/tickets. Fight on!
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
LeBron told me that it remains to be seen how much he'll participate in training camp and in the preseason. I'm told that the plan going into the Lakers' first practice today is that LeBron would be a limited participant on the court, maybe only be involved in some light shooting, but certainly be here and be present. As for the preseason, the Lakers have 6 preseason games. He only played in 3 last year, and I was told that maybe he overdid it last year leading into the beginning of the season when he wore out come December. And so I'm told that LeBron's camp has spoken to the Lakers, and they said, let's be overly cautious with LeBron because we want to be looking at the long view here. If this team's going to be contending for a championship, we need LeBron in his best shape from April through June.
So that's Dave McMenamin talking about kind of the plan on how to use LeBron James coming into the preseason, which starts, right around the corner. The regular season is right around the corner
this
as well.
Friday.
Yeah,
they play against the Phoenix Suns this Friday.
That's crazy.
Acrisure Arena in Palm Springs.
If there's one guy that doesn't need preseason, it's LeBron James.
Exactly.
Yes, he's 40. You should treat him with kid
He's in
gloves.
his 23rd season. The list of people that have played 23 seasons in the NBA is one name long. His.
How in the heck are you doing this? This is humanly impossible.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
Whatever he needs to do to get ready. And look, this is one of the great parts about LeBron James. And we could go around and around about a million different things, but this is indisputable. You know he's going to show up. Mm-hmm. You know he's going to be in great shape. And you know he's going to play hard. Because he's done that for 22 years.
That's what he does.
There is no He's not going to dog. If he's hurt, he may not play. Like, I think that you may see him manage his minutes a little differently. Maybe he'll manage his games a little differently. But when he goes, he's going to go because he always has done
I don't
like
know
that.
why we spend so much time talking about LeBron at this time of year, because you know what you're going to get. He's not coming off injury. He's going to be LeBron.
Well, 23 years, unprecedented.
We're waiting for
40
it to
years
end.
old.
Yeah. I guess that's
expiring contract is the other really big part about this. And then there was that quote during the offseason, and the short version of it is the where his camp released that thing. We know that the Lakers are trying to win now and then prepare for the future. Look, let's put the cards on the table. When that quote came out, what was that? Let's call it 6-8 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think we all thought LeBron was going to ask for a trade that very same day. Like that,
we speculated.
That felt like, okay, we're getting really close to the end.
We did kind of start the rumble, didn't we?
Yeah,
we did.
And here we are, camp's happening. It doesn't feel like that's inevitable, but the contract situation, the age, the 23rd season, all of that stuff it's fair to ask the question about what you're going to get. I'm optimistic because he's always great.
Are you surprised he's still here?
A little bit. After seeing the way he played last season, that doesn't surprise. It doesn't surprise me.
I knew he could play, but I really thought LeBron was exit stage
be
left.
Here as in Los Angeles, or be here as in the NBA?
I knew he'd be in the NBA.
Okay.
Surprised he's still in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not surprised he's still in Los Angeles.
I'm not either.
I'm not surprised he's still in Los Angeles. No.
I thought he was going to ask for a trade.
To where?
That's what. Well, we found out he didn't have such a big market.
Yeah.
Because we speculated about going back to Cleveland.
The only place that makes even this much sense is Cleveland. That's it.
That's the only one. And they wouldn't do it because they're a pretty good team. And why would you do that?
It takes them in a totally different direction than they are right now.
Yeah, if Cleveland wasn't good, it would have happened.
Cleveland's trying to win now. They're not trying to do a LeBron, retirement tour right now.
If they weren't good, they would have done it to bring him home.
Yeah, it would be a different situation.
Absolutely be different. Yeah, I am surprised he's still here, I guess. I'm surprised his trade market wasn't very high. But, yeah, I mean, LeBron he's not going to foul up the thing he does best, which is play basketball.
I don't think so either.
You know what I mean? I still don't know what it looks like with Luka running the team.
Yeah, I mean, I don't worry about that. LeBron playing basketball is LeBron playing basketball. If he's standing off the ball, fine. If he's got the ball in his hands, fine. He'll figure that part out.
Right.
I don't worry about it. And
it's
I don't
like
worry about
bullpen. I don't know what it looks like for him to play second fiddle.
No, it's not, because the Dodger bullpen we've seen be terrible. We've never seen LeBron be terrible.
With your new Dodger bullpen.
Yeah.
I don't know how this works.
I wouldn't worry too much about Luka Doncic because you know what you're going to get out of him at this point of his career. He's in his prime.
Not him. When Luka's doing his thing, like, what does that do to LeBron?
That's not going to do anything. LeBron's going to be able to finally play off the ball. We're so used to LeBron having to bring the ball up at times and get others involved and run the offense. Now we can finally see what LeBron James can do.
That's what I mean.
And getting into his spots.
That's
not
what
to worry
I
about bringing the ball.
Right.
But I wouldn't really read too much about this reporting. He has a lot of mileage in his body. He went into last season. He had to be the best guy on the offensive end of the floor and the defensive end of the floor. He had to rebound. He had to facilitate. He had to do so much in the workload. It did. It caught up to him. It did.
Dad had to save the day.
And so then once they finally found a superstar like Luka Doncic, you started to see LeBron being able to play off the ball and be able to cut and get to a spot without having to do so much. And that's what J.J. Redick is going to try to instill. It's like, hey, we're going to try to put LeBron in spots where he doesn't have to put so much into it, and offensively and on the defensive end of the floor.
You could extend LeBron's career.
Aren't you excited that you got D here to know ball? He knows ball.
He does.
When does Lakers Talk Daily? When are you going to start that
I've been
up?
doing my Lakers Talk Daily episodes. I actually have one that just got posted this morning on the recap of Lakers Media Day.
Oh, beautiful.
Did
you mention how I fell?
I did not, because I didn't know that you fell. So I would love to hear this.
Go on.
I went flying. So there, you know how there's our little setup, not little, but our setup at 710 ESPN. We're next to Spectrum, and where they take a lot of the photos for what you see on TV for the highlight packages and all that. Then there's a giant rug that cuts basically the two practice courts in half. Then there's the podium where the Lakers players go up in front of the media.
The stage.
And our friends, Mike Trudell was there, the Kamenetsky brothers. Your old friend Alan Sliwa was there.
Okay.
Well, after I got done with my last player, because players record liners for me, so the things that you hear, like, hi, this is LeBron, whatever. I'm done, and we still probably have another 10 minutes. And I tell Bergie, hey, I'm going to go use the restroom, and then we'll grab something to eat. We'll get out of here. I was wearing boots. I caught the front of my boot on the part of the rug. And here's the thing. I have fallen a lot more the last several months since I got back from the hospital, not because I'm like, there's something wrong neurologically going on with me.
You still have
what
balance.
is sometimes I'm off balance, especially when I first started taking the meds, and I got used to kind of rolling a little bit more. So as I was going down, I realized, I'm falling. So I kind of landed perfectly to where I didn't really get hurt.
Did you tuck?
I tucked a little bit, and I scraped the knee a little bit. But Gabe Vincent is on the podium. I'm right in front of the podium.
Oh.
Now, I don't even look, and I feel Lisa, who's the head of facilities there, goes, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I go, "Yeah, I'm fine." She goes, "Are you sure you're okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I go, I'm just headed to the restroom. She's like, "Okay." She was waiting for me when I got back.
I'm sure
She's
she
like,
was.
"So you're okay, right?"
I'm sure she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
welcome to the club.
So anyway,
recording you.
now I go over to our set and I go, "That was me, guys." And they're like, "Oh my God, we heard this thud."
Ooh.
So at the end, Trudell comes up to me. He's like, "Dude, I almost jumped up to come get you because obviously I know the history. And I want to make
he
sure
thought
you're
you
okay."
dropped.
Yeah, he thought something happened.
Oh, yeah.
Then I went up to Sleeway and he's like, "Oh my God, you got to go pull the tape." Gabe Vincent stops and reacts. By the way, it's in there if you search Gabe Vincent from this morning. Because you can hear him stop.
Please
in the
find that.
And there's the
man.
video too. So I went to YouTube.
Oh, you got the video?
I got the video.
Oh, I got to see
Where, and I think Cappy's San Diego show was making fun of me for it, and they posted the video of like where Gabe stops, looks back, and goes, "I hope everything's okay." And like whoever reporter was like, "Yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry about it."
Wow.
But the audio was amazing. Do you have the audio from this morning?
Having some size in there where I felt like we might have been lacking towards the playoff run last year will be huge for us.
Everybody's good.
I hope so.
So the pause you hear there was me flying, and he goes, "Everybody's good." I hope so.
Oh my God.
So I need give me a visual on how, like, do you get your hands down? Do you tuck your shoulder?
So I
and
kind of
roll?
tucked the shoulder and I landed on my back.
So you're like a turtle on its shell?
Kind of like who's the actor in Casino? The bald guy.
Oh, leave him alone. Oh, Don Rickles?
Yeah, I kind of rolled like Don Rickles rolls when Pesci throws the payphone on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I learned how to roll down.
I want to make fun of him for falling, but I fall way too often.
Yeah.
Do you shuffle your feet? Is that what happened?
I just didn't pick the boot up,
Wait,
and I caught that. So here's the photo. We
Your
took a photo
foot
after.
caught and you fell forward, right?
Yeah. Hold
How
on.
did you
Stand
get
by.
on your back?
What do you mean? I rolled.
On the way down or
Yeah.
once you hit?
You wait.
You
how did
rotated
you
in the
What
air.
I'm
So
visualizing.
see that piece of rug that was up?
Yes.
That's what caught me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you rotated in the air and landed on your back.
I just kind of went like
I
I was
think-
going to go, and I just went like this.
Down to the ground.
And then turn
Then
over.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. With
Yeah.
a big thud.
Because
Oh, my
I
God.
don't look. With all due respect, you're a young Scottie Pippen, from what I've been told.
And even though I've lost a lot of weight, I'm still a big fella.
The visual of him being able to turn midair and land on his side.
That's
not
what I'm saying.
happening.
I was going to give you credit. Yeah. Were you embarrassed?
No.
No,
because-
not at all.
A little bit.
What are you? What do you? No, honestly, I wasn't because I knew the minute I walked up, I'm like, this is going to be an amazing bit.
No, I once. So in the many times that I've fallen, on the way down, you're like, please don't break anything.
Yes.
Please don't break anything. And then once you hit, and you
ER.
realize, like, okay, I'm
not old
gonna
enough to
survive.
break something yet.
You could break your wrist.
Nah, come on.
I mean,
you could.
You could.
And then once you realize nothing's broken, it's like, all right,
I'm good.
I'm all right. Now
You
I
do
can
the
make
full
fun of
systems
myself.
check.
By the
Everything's
way,
moving. Let's get up.
Our
Yeah.
friend Joseph S. Normand is here to play a little tip or no tip. And I always like when Joseph comes in. I know he likes playing tip or no tip, too. 428, listen all this week to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show for your chance to win a $100 gift card to Island's Restaurants. Island Bye! Call 877-710-ESPN right now, and caller number 7 will win. Make sure to check out Island's signature Big Wave with cheese and fries for just $10. Dine-in only, available for a limited time. Listen all this week from 3 to 6 p.m. on ESPN LA. Joseph S. Normand here. We're going to do a little tip or no tip
Let's
next.
go.
You
Yes,
guys got
sir.
to you guys
Don't
got to read.
fall down.
I do not have a read.
You got to read.
I do not.
Then we'll
have a
do
read.
tip or no
Let's
tip
just
in
get
about
Joe in here.
2.5
Let's do it.
minutes from right now on ESPN LA.
Whether it's talking sports or calling each other out when the food bill comes, Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive.
Hey, unlike you, I pay for all my food. Stop that.
Good sandwich.
I support small local businessmen, man.
Oh, okay, and I don't.
I'm just saying.
No, I mean, I don't.
You'd want a freebie.
Well, I'd support him.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there, but too often they look for ways to underpay you. If you're being ignored, pressured into bad contractors, or left in the dark after years of loyalty, turn to Avner Gatt. With insider knowledge and a trusted network of experts, the consultation is free and the results speak for themselves. Call 917-5256 or visit AvnerGat.com. Avner Gat, your claim, our game.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
You never asked me what.
I never asked you. You are a baseball player. How did you get through your entire career without taking a dip?
You know what it was? I tried it. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, you did?
But
Okay.
I hated it. I hated it. My high school coach was no chance, no how,
dips.
no way, nothing,
Okay.
nothing. So by the time I got into college, I was kind of like not going to do it because I had passed that point of the peer pressure and all that stuff. But all my college, 2/3 of my college team did
We
it.
were in school when they banned it, right?
No, you could do it when I was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
okay.
could do it.
They banned it up at UW.
Oh, yeah.
So these guys started using like the patches.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And dipping.
No, they had.
And they would pass out.
Dude, we had like Sparky Lyle size wads going
Come
on
on.
there.
Yes, sir.
My friend Joseph S. Normand is here in
Hey,
the house.
Joe.
How are you, Joe?
Good.
How are you guys?
Joseph
Good to see you.
Oh, we had a
Holy devil.
headphone snafu. We tried to do this during the break, but we were a little late
That's
on
all
it.
right.
All good.
We got it figured out.
4:33 in the Southland. It is time for Tip or No Tip, presented by the law offices of Joseph S. Normand. Now, the number now is 213-747-1234.
That's
I
right,
like that.
Chris.
213-747-1234. Since the last time I saw you, we went from factor cap in the morning to tip or no tip in the afternoon. Now, sometimes I
How
don't
you
miss
like it?
I don't mind tip or no tip in the morning either. I mean,
Hey, some tip is better than no tip. all
exactly right.
There you go.
You know what I'm
Joe,
saying,
don't
DeMarco?
encourage
That's about as far as you can
Morales.
go with that.
First of all,
That's
Don't
about as far
encourage
as you can go with
You
that.
should know better than to encourage
Well,
Morales.
first of all, Joe loves to encourage me. He loves the bit.
I'm just trying to head this off at the pass.
right.
We are emulating him.
There you
Please
go.
don't. One Morales is enough.
Don't poke the bear.
Now, here's the thing. Originally, when we were going to change the name from Factor Cap to something else, you know what DeMarco wanted?
Tell me.
Smash or pass? Tell me that's not. See, he liked it. See? The
Some-
kids love it.
Some smash is better than no smash.
Absolutely.
All right, come on.
There you go. Come on.
But we landed with tip or no tip.
Yes.
So it's like tip
We played
or
it
no
safe.
tip. You know what I mean?
We'll take what we can get.
Exactly.
go.
So let's
Yep.
play a little tip or no tip, and then we'll talk about the law offices of Joseph S. Normand. Laura, take it away.
All right, guys. So USC blew a late lead at Illinois.
Yeah, they did.
Sorry, guys. I'm not a Trojan fan. Go Bruins. And it feels like the same story every year. A defense that can't do stops, penalties piling up, and now toughness, part of the scheduling coming with Michigan, and top offenses are ahead of them. So tip or no tip, is USC headed for another midseason collapse with Michigan coming up and other top offenses?
I'm going to go no tip.
Ooh.
I'm going to give Lincoln Riley a little more rope there. I kind of believe in what they're doing. They could have beat Illinois. They were there. They didn't get it done. No, I don't think they're – I'll say no tip. They're not here for a mid-season collapse. I think they're better than that.
I'm going to say tip. I don't think it's going to be quite like it was last year where the whole thing just came unglued, but they're getting ready for a brutal part of their schedule. They've still got a game with Oregon up in Eugene later in the year.
That's an L.
They've got some really tough stuff coming. So I'm going to say that this thing, not officially off the tracks like last year, but it's going to get ugly before it gets better.
Either Michigan or Notre Dame. They're going to get one of them.
Tip means he should be fired, or no tip means he should be fired?
No tip.
No tip.
No tip. He should be fired.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to beat – you might be Michigan, and you're going to have to work awfully hard at the Coliseum to beat Michigan. Notre Dame, Oregon going to blow your doors off. This is the same thing over and over again. To lose Saturday's game, it's a disgrace.
You really want to do this again? You want to open the door and start with a new coach?
But let's keep doing the same thing over and over again. We've been how many years into Lincoln Riley?
3.
Okay. You have you have a quarterback in the NFL. So you've had quarterbacks, right?
Two quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Two quarterbacks. Well, Sam Darnold didn't really.
No. I'm talking Dart and.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dart now. Yeah. So, okay. So your offense has been fine. Your defense is still a disaster.
I'm with
you.
you.
I just don't understand what's going to change with another year of Lincoln Riley.
I mean, I always ask this question. If you fire him, who are you going to hire? That's what I mean. Who's better?
I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't know. I mean, you really want to start this thing over again? Because once he's out the door, you know what happens.
I don't think it's a
They all hit
coaching
the portal.
thing. I think what it is it's an economics thing. If you're going to do this, you got to go spend like Oregon, you got to go spend like Ohio State, you got to go spend like Alabama, you got to go spend like Texas. This is not necessarily we need a different coach.
Spend on players?
Yes.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yes.
Do it with this guy then.
Yes. Maybe with him. Maybe I'm indifferent on whether they keep him or not. But watch Oregon play.
Oh,
watch
it's
Ohio State play. Watch Texas play. They're doing a different thing.
No, it's at a different level.
Different league.
Now, Joseph, I know we've watched a USC game. We've been together at the Coliseum, but you're not a UCLA fan, are you?
Yeah, he is.
You are?
Bruins.
UCLA all the way.
Did you go to UCLA?
I did.
Oh, you did?
He's a Bruin.
How do I not know this?
He's a Bruin.
I feel like we're so close on so many things, but not this.
Chris, I've tried to hide that from you all these years.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You're a Bruin?
Joe, when I came to your office last week, and right when I came through the front door, one of the guys in your office goes, points at me, points at me and goes, you were the guy that told me about Deshaun Foster, and you were right. So I got bombarded with the Bruins when I came through the door.
There we go.
Didn't work out for you.
You look at them differently now?
A little bit. Now, if the Bruins weren't so bad, I mean, you shouldn't even have a football team anymore. They should just stop.
The thing is, we're comparing bad and bad. Bad and worse. So
we're comparing sort of bad and non-existent. That's what we're comparing. Yeah. All right, one more tip or no tip, Laura.
All right, guys. So a new survey on Newsweek shows that nearly 1/3 of U.S. workers and 43% of those, being millennials, are using their PTO not to travel, not to go out, but to recover from exhaustion. Instead of vacations and getaways, they're literally going and having rest days. So just staying at home and sleeping in to avoid burnout and recharging. So tip or no tip, a stay-at-home rest day can be more valuable than a big vacation trip. I'll start with Joseph.
Tip, it absolutely can. And that's why we're all open to it.
Yeah.
Can't deny it.
Right. You don't want it, but you like to go to Vegas and get crazy, too.
That's me, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, these millennials, these kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
I'm kind of going with the tip there. I like staycations, being at home. You know, a week of doing nothing at the house, just resting. That sounds good.
Peace and quiet, right?
Y'all are boring.
You don't have to pack, you know?
I'm going to go no tip.
Thank you.
I like to get away and go do something. Like, I'm home a lot, right? I after work, I go home. I go home every single night. I'm home a lot. When it's time to take a little time off, a little PTO, a little personal time off,
I'm out.
I'm going to go do something.
See ya.
I'm going to go to Napa. I'm going to go to Hawaii. I'm going to go to Vegas like Joe. I'm going to go get something done, and then I'll come home and be exhausted and figure it out
Start
after that.
again?
Absolutely.
Yes. I like getting rest at home, though. You know? Rest at home.
I get it done.
I'm at home.
You're a homebody.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But now I got to change that a little bit with Stephanie.
Yeah, but that's home too.
Yeah, but she likes to go places, so I'm trying to bend a little bit.
Happy medium.
How do you navigate that? Because I am like Steffa. I love to travel. I want to be go, go, go. And my boyfriend's like, no, babe, let's just watch TV and be in the couch.
I pay for it.
There you go. Smart.
I say, like, you want to go? I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're sending her off.
Yeah. Go with your friends.
Oh, that, by the way, that's really good.
That's
brilliant.
a good flex.
That works.
No, that everybody gets what they want.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody
gets
And
what
here's
they
the
want.
thing. The good thing is Stephanie works with us, so she sees how hard I work. That I'm not trying to do a sweat.
Are you sweat?
I'm not sweating
You're
right
not
now.
sweating.
I'm just trying to say it's not
Felt like a sweat to me.
she sees it up front and up close. Like when I go to the post on Thursday night, she'll be with us at the postgame show. So when she sees, like,
Does she respect the sanctity of the postgame
I don't
show?
think I think she respects how I'm approaching it. So here's the thing, Joe. We do the postgame show now live from Hollywood Park Casino. For home games, I'm part of the show with him and Sua so that I can go talk to the crowd. But Travis, he felt, to use a football term, felt a little bit of encroachment.
Oh.
And was like, don't ruin the sanctity of the postgame show.
Does that sound like me, Joe?
No,
No,
but, I
that's
mean,
right. Joe knows.
Yeah, you bought it for a second. You thought just the tip on that one.
Again, the tip isn't always bad.
Yeah,
No, exactly.
This is true. Yeah.
Rarely.
Rarely. Yes.
Well, you know,
Wow.
these days with all the medicine, it doesn't always work as well as it used to.
Oh,
but
my gosh.
There we go.
we still get it in.
This is what I tried to warn you about, Joe.
Well, the law offices of Joseph S. Normand. What's going on over there? What's shaking out? You making a lot of money for people?
No choice.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me a recent story. Something good. Something juicy.
Something good, something juicy.
Yeah.
We had a case.
Okay.
We were in mediation, and I saw a picture of our client's car smack in the middle of the back of the truck.
Okay.
I looked at my attorney, who was with me on the file, and I'm
Right.
like, hey, I think we're at fault on this one.
Right.
Look at the other angle.
Right.
Look at the other angle. I'm like, all right, let's just let this run its course. And once it came back, the evidence spoke for itself.
Okay.
We had the right cards, and our client walked away with 6 figures.
Oh, beautiful.
There we go. There we go.
The
There you
law
go.
offices of Joseph S. Normand, 213-747-1234. Proud partners here at ESPN LA and of Tip or No Tip every afternoon.
Joe, you were telling me when I was over at your place that don't be a tough guy, right? Like if you are hurt, if you are involved in an accident, I'm good. Like there's some time to file one of these cases, but you do not want to be the everything is okay guy. You need to get in touch with you.
That's right. That's right. You don't want to be that guy, because when you realize you're really hurt and you shouldn't have been like that, it's too late.
Like
Too
when you
late.
fall at a press conference.
No, come on. Don't do that. Don't do
When you
that.
fall at a garden
just asking
center,
for a friend of mine.
right?
Yeah.
When you fall at a garden center and go smashing through a wall of poinsettias. I
Yes.
told you about
Asking for a
that, right,
friend.
Joe?
Asking for a friend. That's
Right. There you go.
Are you coming to a USC game this year with me?
Of
You gonna
course
come?
I am.
I'm not drinking. Like last year, we got pretty hammered together. I'm not doing that this year. I'll drink some Diet Coke.
I'll drink instead of you.
Okay, there we go.
Is
Good
SC
form.
and UCLA at the Coliseum or the Rose Bowl this
Coliseum.
year? Coliseum. This
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Annihilate.
All right, beautiful.
Watch. They win.
213-747-1234, DeMarco.
Watch
like
the
that.
Bruins beat them this year.
I have a question for him. Did we scare you? We're a lot.
Chris always scares me.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but he's also used to me
No.
at this point.
He's not afraid.
But he can party.
Yes, he's
Oh,
not
Joseph?
afraid.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've never done that kind of partying, but I'm sure you're fine with that too. You know what I mean?
I can't compete with you, Chris, but
No, you can't compete
but
with
I
the
can
old
try.
me. Can't compete with the old me. All right, we're getting ready for Dodgers Reds tonight. By the way, Yankees Red Sox right now on the ESPN LA app. Just click the ESPN radio tile. The NBA, the MLB wild card begins today, and you can catch playoff baseball all day from ESPN Radio on the ESPN LA app. By the way, Dodgers Reds 6 p.m. We'll have it on 7:10 a.m. and in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app, courtesy of ESPN Radio. Be sure to react on the game tomorrow morning at 6:30 with the Blue Review with Berkey on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. And, of course, the Sedano and Cap Morning Show starts at 7 a.m. right here on ESPN LA. You got something?
I do have something.
Go ahead.
I want to know who the next guy that's going to call it is. Remember we were talking about Kershaw?
Yes.
There's another call it coming.
There's another call it?
I think
on
so.
this team?
We'll see. And maybe
Oh,
a
I
different
know
team.
who it is.
We'll see.
Okay.
I think you do too.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. Thanks, Joe. 710 ESPN.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
When McCarthy threw that pick six, I just popped on, and the number of people are like, it's amazing what happens when Colin Stallion's not on the sideline. I went in people's feeds that I barely speak to.
We're like, hey, troll.
I did actually say troll to somebody. The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN, and always on the new ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's Cap. Is it time to downsize? Selling your home doesn't have to be a hassle. Not with Seller's Advantage. You can skip the agents, commissions, and costly repairs. By the time you pay for repairs and agent fees, you could have already sold your home for a fair, competitive price without the worry of the deal falling through. Here's what Chris Chavez, a real Seller's Advantage customer, had to say, and I quote, "Seller's Advantage was definitely the best company I've worked with. They offered me more than I expected, and the whole process was great. They were helpful, always answered the phone, and willing to help. I can't say enough about the experience. Much better than going through a realtor," end quote. Thank you, Chris. Get your free, no-obligation cash offer today. Call Seller's Advantage at 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
One specific request. I don't have to pay attention, care, or try.
Yes.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
You are talking about one. Does it start with an F?
No.
It doesn't start with an F.
No. You're
not FF?
No, I may have misled you.
Oh, okay.
I may have misled you. It's not a baseball thing.
Oh!
So this is when Kershaw did his press conference, I thought this was just an unbelievably baseball way of announcing that he wasn't going to play anymore.
I'm going to call it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to call it. And he made the announcement. Well, we were out in Ontario that day. So
Yes.
that was 3 weeks ago?
Yes.
Okay. So just before the end of the season. And I did think, and I do think, that it was meant, A, just to kind of get it over with, check the box, and hey guys, I got one more ride at this.
Yeah.
Let's go do this.
Galvanize. Win
inspire,
for Kershaw. Yes.
Right? And just get, because you can tell, you watch the way his teammates, I was watching Kike take infield earlier today, he had a Kershaw t-shirt on, right? Like that, he means something. Me too.
Yes.
Means something to those guys. Is LeBron going to have an I'm calling it moment? Is LeBron James going to sit down?
I'm going to call it
and say I'm going to call it, or is it going to be because look, LeBron is always got plausible deniability. There's double meaning in his tweets. There's plausible deniability.
Will he give you something definitive?
It's very rarely where he has a definitive statement on things like that. It's usually shades of gray. It's not black or white. Do you think at some point in this season we're going to get a I'm calling it moment?
Man, I don't know. I'm trying to think, how does LeBron go out? I hope it's better than the decision. I hope you learn from that.
You know what's funny? And when that went down a million years ago, I was like, this is the dumbest you-know-what I've ever seen in my life.
It was just cold to Cleveland.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad at all.
It wasn't that bad.
He said, I'm taking my talents to South Beach.
And he raised a bunch of money for charity.
Exactly.
It's like it wasn't that bad. It was just new and awkward.
It was weird.
It was awkward.
It was very awkward.
Yeah.
I hope it's better. I liked his opening press conference in Miami. Not one, not two, not three, not four. That was a bold statement. They got close to that number, didn't they?
They got two.
They got two.
He stopped at 7 or 8. But so not that close, but yes.
I wondered how LeBron goes out. The only way I see him, or I've ever seen him in my mind's eye going out, is holding both trophies at the end of a championship run, saying this is it.
That's unlikely to happen here.
Because of Luka?
No,
they're
just
not
because they're not good
win?
enough to win it. I mean, it's not impossible, but they're not.
What would you put their odds at winning? In the West, making it out of the West.
I believe the Lakers are a top 5 team in the Western Conference.
Okay.
I
I'll
do believe
take that.
that.
Yeah.
I don't think they make it past Western Conference Finals.
No.
This is the way the roster is built right now. That's all I got to say. But again, LeBron, he made comments in the press conference at media day yesterday, and they asked him a question about his middle son, Bryce, and he was talking about, what are the chances of you possibly playing with them? He said, we're on 2 different timelines.
He's dropping breadcrumbs.
He's dropping little hints here
We're
and there.
not on the same timeline, which means I'm not going to wait.
He has his timeline. I have mine. And he's talked about his age. He's talked about his contract, how he's at peace with the fact that he's on an expiring contract this year, all of those things. But I do think that he would like to be feted at around the league, like his last trip through Utah, his last trip through,
You'd have to announce it now then.
Or sooner than later. Kobe announced his retirement towards the end of November in his final season.
Okay.
So it's not like you have to do it right out of the chute.
I don't remember how he did that.
He just
came out and said it?
This is it. And
Okay.
they're different. Not everybody has to do it the same way, but LeBron strikes me as somebody who would like that. He would like to be, hey, thank you for the memories each place he goes. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that with any sort of judgment.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that the Lakers will, finish the regular season or get eliminated from the playoffs or whatever it is, or maybe win a title. Unlikely, but possible.
Right.
And then he just goes, oh, by the way, I'm done. See y'all later. I just can't see that happening.
You see him making the announcement and then getting the treatment all around.
Or just drips and drabs of it looks like I'm going to without definitively saying yes or no.
Years in basketball. Do you need that? I guess. But do you deserve it? Absolutely. Do you need that?
He likes being the center of attention.
Of course he does. He's always the center of attention, no matter what.
He's going to get the farewell treatment.
Yeah.
He's going to get the farewell tour. When he goes to Cleveland, he's going to get a standing ovation. They're going to put him on the Jumbotron.
He'll get a standing ovation in every arena.
Yeah. He's going to get the whole 9, and as he should. He earned the right. His career was one of the best careers you can ever say as an individual player. Yeah, man. I mean, he's going to get everything.
Do you think he'll Kershaw it, though? It's like, okay, the NBA season ends in the middle of April. The regular season ends in the middle of April. Somewhere in the middle of February, does he say, guys, I'm calling it? Or is it way before that?
How were the Lakers doing when Kobe made that announcement?
They were terrible.
They were terrible.
Yeah,
so
it
may be in 2026.
And it's funny because they asked like Rob Pelinka and JJ Redick in regards to what other moves can they make possibly before the season starts, because the whole offseason was, are they going to go get Andrew Wiggins?
Yeah.
And when they went on the press conference last Thursday, he was like, we're going to test the roster out, give it about like 20 to 25 games. We're going to evaluate the roster, see what the missing pieces that we needed to compete for a championship. They do feel comfortable that this team can compete for a championship, but it's just those little drops right there. And so if the Lakers aren't a top 5 team in the Western Conference, top 3 at that, and come November, December, is that when LeBron's like, I don't know, man. I don't see this team winning a championship right now. I don't see them making it past.
It's going to be something.
Right?
It's going to be something. It's not going to be nothing. You know what I mean? Like there's just no end of the season. Like Kershaw, up until this year, his default response to all of these, hey, is this year or last year, was always, I make that decision in the offseason. Right. And he was true to that.
Year to
year. And somewhere in the middle of December, you would get an announcement that Clayton Kershaw decided he wants to pitch again. And he'd come back and he'd do another year. I don't think you're going to get that with this guy. I think he likes what does that mean? What does this mean? What's going on over there? What does he mean by that? What does that tweet mean? What does he mean?
Why did he post that on Instagram?
Yes, like all of those, the constant
hoopla,
attention,
the
and
gravity,
the negative, positive, or anything in between doesn't matter. It's just saying the name is like, there it is. They said my name.
Wow.
Again. I think that's important to him, and that's fine.
I do like when he does the media that hates him. He's the most, or one of the most polarizing athletes of all time. Either you love him or you hate him. For the most part, seems like people have made a living in the media criticizing him. I wonder if on the way out, do they change their tune?
No. When's the last person you met that changed their mind about anything?
Just for theatrical. Yeah, just to say, like, you know what?
You're talking about Skip, right?
No, not him.
Yeah.
Not him, just other people. I just wonder the people that are on his neck the most.
They're still going to do the same thing. When he retires, they're still going to be like, how did his career shape compared to Michael Jordan's? And all. It's going to be constant.
It's never going to end.
Never going to end.
They've made it their brand.
I think Skip is lying.
It's performance.
Of course he is. Skip secretly loves LeBron.
All of this is performance, right?
Yes.
Like it's silly.
Easy. Criticize LeBron. You got a week's worth of radio.
But not really, because it's dumb.
Well, when he tweets something out, right?
But it's to me, it's like that stuff is so easy to ignore.
Yeah.
Because it's just so blatantly meant to provoke.
It's infuriating sometimes because you get mired in it, and there's no way.
I guess I don't. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like, me and something.
Once you'll have I don't know if it happens to you. You'll have a great basketball conversation, and then ultimately it comes down to those two.
But it's like somebody saying 1 + 1 = 3. I'm not going to get mad at that.
Right.
I just know that's stupid, and I move on.
You can't. Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not
yes.
going to try to convince you it's 2. If you want to be silly about it, then be my guest.
This is part of the 45 minutes in the chair. This is what I mean. This is part of the 45 minutes in the barber chair.
This is why you got to go to Supercuts.
That's what I'm saying.
5 minutes.
No, you got to sit in it
3
for a
on
while.
the sides, finger length on top, and we're down the road.
You asked me why he stops. This is why. He's got to make a point. You know, I saw this, I saw that. But
one and done.
I thought you meant Freddie Freeman was going to retire.
No.
Freddie's not going to retire?
Dude, he's still an all-star.
Really?
Yeah. So's LeBron for that
Seems like
matter.
Freddie's been playing for like 100 years, though.
He's been around. Look, he's walking straight in the Hall of Fame when he's done. He's got 2 more years on his Dodger deal. He's still one of the best players in the league.
Why not keep playing? Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, would anybody be surprised if he got the game-winning hit tonight?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not even a little bit, right?
Not at all.
No, he's still.
I wouldn't be surprised if anybody in that lineup got a game-winning hit.
Yeah. You know, it's a great point.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. Right.
I'm trying to think like and they're really. Because Kike wouldn't be a surprise at all.
No, this is what he does.
None of the megastars would be a surprise.
Nope.
Muncy wouldn't be a surprise.
None of them would be a shock.
Rojas has had a really good year.
But that might be an okay.
But he's hitting like 260. It's not like he never gets hits.
Right.
It's not like it's Conforto got hit.
That might be one where he gets to be a hero.
I don't say it would be a surprise, but it would be like, that was awesome. Just like super, super fun would be if it was a guy like Ben Rortvedt. You know what I mean? Like, think about that dude's life.
Right.
Like a month and a half ago, that guy was getting ready to wrap up a AAA season. The path to the major leagues, at least in L.A., didn't exist.
Right.
They paid Will Smith, who's an all-star MVP candidate. Dalton Rushing's one of the number 1 prospects in the whole blanking organization. And I play the same position as those two guys. Oh, by the way, you're starting game 1 of the playoffs.
Wow.
It's like,
You've
okay.
seen Major League. Is that you, Tolbert?
Yeah. I think some of these guys are dead. Then take him off the list.
Right. No doubt. No doubt. Good. That would be shocking if he got one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we get this. What are we doing next, Laura? I'm here. Oh, let's talk about the Rams next. Let's talk about the Rams. Short week.
Them.
They're
the rock in your shoe. I don't care how bad they are. I don't. It's psychological. When you see the uniform, it's weird. I wish I could fully explain what it feels like to be on the field with those guys.
I'm going to let you try to explain that because I see different uniforms that make me go, ugh.
Oh, okay.
Like not that.
Well,
that one's not at the top of the list.
This is an old one.
I understand. I understand. We'll get into it next. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN. Your Husky let me down on Prize Picks last night.
Sorry
DeMarco.
about that,
I'm
man.
just saying that Jake Browning did not hook me up on Prize Picks last night. But I'll tell you what I was doing.
Right.
I was paying attention the whole game because Prize Picks makes every game more fun. It's super easy. You can put in your lineup in about 60 seconds. All you do is open up that Prize Picks app, look at the board, and you pick more or less on the player projections, right? If you think that Jake Browning is going to throw more than 33.5 passes, then you pick more. Turns out, didn't work out for me yesterday, but that is Prize Picks. So download the app today, use the code TRAV, and you're going to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. You got to put that code in there, TRAV. Use the code TRAV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. And it's a great way to put your takes to the test. Like, you think you know stuff? Well, pony up. Let's do it. If you want flexibility, choose the flex play where you can get paid even if one of your picks misses along the way, and you want the biggest payouts, go for that power play. My man Sua loves the power play. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denis shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Can Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bawanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
You can tell Halloween is near by all the colorful Christmas lights. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
3 amazing cigars, spectacular spirits, and a feast fit for kings. Also, a live performance by Martini Kings. Smoking good times, October 5th.
Number 2.
We're giving away a Land Rover Defender, October 30th.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams are fresh off a win against the Indianapolis Colts and looking to remain undefeated at home this season when they host their division rivals, the San Francisco 49ers, this Thursday in prime time. You can experience this rivalry showdown live from SoFi Stadium by visiting therams.com/SF. That is therams.com/SF to see Puka, Matthew, and Jared Verse as the Rams battle Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers this Thursday, October 2nd at 5 p.m. See you at the Rams house.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
5:02 on a Tuesday afternoon. Live Imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. The DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. We get ready for Dodgers baseball, Dodgers Reds, NL wild card. You'll hear it here on ESPN LA, and then the all-new ESPN LA app starting at 6 p.m. Right now we got Yankees, Red Sox. If you want to hear that game, you can hear the ESPN radio feed on the all-new ESPN LA app. Bottom of the 7th, Yankees 1, Red Sox 0.
Here's why the baseball playoffs are terrifying. Okay, especially if you're the better team like the Dodgers are in this series against the Reds. The Tigers beat the Guardians 2-1. The Cubs beat the Padres 3-1.
Tight.
The Yankees and the Red Sox, it's 1-0.
Tight.
These games are never
super tight.
I shouldn't say never. They're very rarely blowouts.
You know you're going to you're going to see Trinan and you're going to see Tanner Scott. You know.
I don't think you'll see him tonight, but you're going to see him in the series.
You're going to have to,
and you're going to see him in the next series if they
Yes.
survive. It's impossible. Not every single one of these games is like this.
It's going to be very tight. And like you said, one mistake and
one bad pitch
could end your season.
The Guardians lost today because Jose Ramirez messed up on the bases.
I missed it with Greg. You said 10 out of 10. Your panic level is 10 out of 10?
If they lose tonight. Not going into tonight.
I thought
fairly
so. Why
calm.
wouldn't he be panicked if you look at you're one game away from being done?
One mistake.
If that's not panic bust time, I don't know when is.
I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. Let me ask you guys a question. This is a football question. What do you think Spencer Rattler, Deshaun Kaiser, Jack Trudeau, Troy Aikman, Derek Carr, Brody Coyle, and Warren Moon have in common?
That's a weird list.
It's a very strange list.
That's bunch of, there's 2 Hall of Famers on that list, and there's a bunch of guys that were in and out of the league like that.
Right. What do you think they have in common?
I have no idea.
They started their career as a starter at 0-10.
Oh, no kidding.
Right.
Warren Moon was 0-10?
Warren Moon was 0-10 in Houston.
Oh, okay.
And Troy Aikman started out 0-10 in Dallas. Spencer Rattler joined that group this past
Well, he better
weekend.
hope he's Warren Moon and not Jack Trudeau.
That's what I'm saying. When I saw the list, I'm like, I feel a little bit better. You know that you can come back from 0 and 10.
I guess you can.
Right, you
That's
can make it back from 0 and 10. But when I see this stuff and read these names and think about quarterbacks in the NFL, when you talk about the Niners, one of the things you talk about is Brock Purdy, whether he's good enough and whether they made a mistake. It is so refreshing to have an elite quarterback as your guy. It just makes Sunday so much more palatable and easier.
Yes.
That you know that you have a guy that can get it done. Even when he's not playing well,
This
he
is
can get it
why,
done.
for the last 2 seasons, when the Matthew Stafford, is he coming or going conversation was coming up,
Yeah.
I wasn't terribly concerned about it. I know it got close. I know there was discussions, and I know that, he may retire at some point and all this stuff, but there are 10 good quarterbacks in this league. Maybe. Might not even be 10. He's one of them.
Right.
When you have one, you don't let him leave.
No.
And you pay him what the going
The only
rate
problem
is.
he's 37. That's
I
the one
understand that, but whoever you get next, there's just as good of a chance that they won't be any good that they will be.
Well,
and so squeeze that orange until you get every drop of juice out of it.
But what's the one thing he hasn't done in his career is win MVP.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, right, how does Matthew Stafford win MVP this year? Right.
I don't know if he can.
Well, you're 3-1.
Yeah.
Numbers wise, you're if Puka Nakua's off to a great start, that means the quarterback's off to a great start.
Okay.
If you somehow push Puka over the moon and you get Devontae going, if the numbers are close, and
so they go.
You
Chris,
come into Chris's 14-3.
Right. And he throws for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns.
I mean, if there's ever going to be a time to give him one, or it might be this year.
The problem is Josh Allen is in the league. The problem is, Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. I still think those teams
I'm
are
not worried
be
about
here.
Lamar anymore.
Well,
but
we'll see. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if they figured it out like that either.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of traffic on the road.
True. But what if you have a better record than those so-called younger, better quarterbacks?
Yeah. A better record?
Better record. Kind of like the Heisman, Matt Leinart at SC.
If he's 14-3 and the next best team has won 11 games, then probably.
Right.
But if the other team's won 13 or 12, I don't know if that's the difference.
That's where I came to. I think it's going to be on your record, the team record.
Could be.
Yeah, more so than numbers. I don't think you'll be able to out-awe us or out-awe Josh Allen. But you can do what Leinart did. You can be the best player on the best team.
But he had bananas numbers.
Numbers. Right. Yeah. I mean, Stafford will have banana numbers if you're 14-3.
Yeah.
This could be the year for the MVP. I hope. We'll see.
Has a 37-year-old ever won an MVP for the first time?
I don't think
I
so.
would think probably not.
But that'd be a hell of a Hall of Fame calling card.
He's going in.
Oh, he's
of
going
course.
in.
I mean, the only question is first ballot or not.
Does it matter?
I think with
some guys
those
it does.
numbers and the Super Bowl ring, I think he's first ballot.
Or I thought Orlando was a shoo-in. Orlando Pace.
Yeah.
He's one of the best left tackles ever.
Sure.
And he wasn't first ballot, but Walter Jones was.
Yeah.
So it just depends. The Hall of Fame is political, but it does not matter.
Yeah.
Now, if he gets the second ring, first ballot all the way.
That's what I mean. One more thing. Yeah. But definitely you're going to need that guy on Thursday, and I think that guy is starting to show up a little bit. That pass to Devontae where he moved the safety with his eyes, that stuff only he can do. And that's what takes you from an average offense to a great offense. When you can do that stuff.
Does he need, for lack of a better description, does he need to have the temperature turned up? Does he need to have the degree of difficulty increased to get his full attention? And I don't mean that like he's not paying attention, but end of the first half, he was lights out after being not very good through most of the first half.
Yeah.
Through the third quarter, he wasn't very good. And all of a sudden, hey, we're behind fourth quarter. He was lights out again. It just seems like when the stakes get much higher, he gets much, much better.
Okay.
No, you're absolutely right. In my opinion, when they got the ball back at the final drive, the fourth quarter, for the game-winning drive, you knew.
It. Yeah.
You felt it.
You felt
the building. You felt him.
Even on the second drive, the one where they ultimately scored with Puka, it's like because you knew if they're going to win this game, they got to score the next two times.
Mm-hmm.
They have to score, and they just boom, 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 in.
Right.
And in the third quarter, it was that doesn't look right.
And by
First
the way,
quarter,
we
it
don't
didn't
give
look right.
credit to the fact that you felt that energy in the Eagles game. The problem is they couldn't make a kick.
Oh, yeah. I felt that energy right away.
Boom. Right.
Well, as soon as I saw there was time left, I'm like, oh, here we go. Stafford's got time.
There was no question they were getting back in field goal range.
Yes.
None. It just was a matter of whether they get the kickoff, and they couldn't.
They couldn't.
Yeah.
I think they fixed some of those problems, and they fixed the running game, too. The running game has been very, very, very surprising and very good. They've chipped away at two pretty good defenses. Actually, 4 good defenses running the football.
And then they get the Niners. You were saying that
Same.
jersey put you in your field.
Oh my God! Well, it's for me. I mean, maybe they're over it. I don't know. Maybe Jared Verse is going to usher in a new era because I don't think he sees this as a rivalry.
You know, it's funny you said because that's kind of what I was getting at earlier. Like if I were Jared Verse, or if I were this version of the LA Rams over the last, let's call it 3 or 4 years.
Yes.
And I know that's not a super long time. The two teams that you haven't been able to get by, Philly and Detroit.
Right.
Like those are the two teams.
Philly's the new rival.
Philly and
Detroit is a personal rival.
Detroit is a personal rival, and they knocked you out of the playoffs.
Correct.
And those are the two
They're
teams.
the team you want to get back
Yeah.
at. Yeah.
Like if you said to me, going into the playoffs, wild card round or whatever, you want the Niners, the Lions, or the Eagles? I'd pick the Niners.
The other two. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They would too. I agree with that 100%. That's what I mean. I think this is different, and the guy that could change it, more so than like offensive prowess, is a defensive player like Jared Verse, because no one wants to show up to see your team get annihilated by him.
Yeah.
Constantly. So this could be his coming out party, or at least his stake in the ground for this rivalry and making it painful. Because if you blast them out again and you send them into a tailspin, you could be done with them for 10 years. It's going to take them.
They're in a weird spot.
Absolutely.
Like it feels like they're in that spot where their window is pretty narrow,
Yes.
even if they might not realize
Money's
how
in the
narrow
wrong
it is.
spot.
Yes.
You're not very deep.
And some of their best guys are getting older.
And they're getting banged up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could send them packing. Yes.
By the way, we talk about the Stafford window, and this is probably the final year of that Stafford window. Let me tell you the other thing, and you could feel it in the stadium. There's a window right now with Los Angeles. You have to win this season. You have to win not only because of the Stafford window, but you feel that energy where you're starting to get the fan base to people to notice a little bit more. You win a Super Bowl this year, you start to turn the city. And you need to do it now. You need to do it now.
Well, yeah,
I agree with you.
I agree. I think that's right.
Totally agree.
I don't think that the window is the Stafford window. I've changed my tune on this. Initially, it's
the McVay window.
The Gurley window. It was the Goff window. It was the Aaron Donald window. It was the Matthew Stafford window. It was the Cooper Kupp window. Well, what do all of these things have in common?
Right.
McVay.
Yes.
It's as long as he's there and you have a quarterback that is somewhere between good to very good, look out. He's the window.
He is the window, but you got to wonder again how much. So it was funny. We were in the suite, and Mark Cates, one of our top MCs, said to me on the challenge, the 4th down challenge on the quarterback sneak that they didn't get. He said you could see Coach McVay's hairline starting to recede as the call.
Wait, he called it.
And you just realize he's not the young kid anymore.
No.
Now, he's still young.
He's like the 3rd youngest coach in the league.
But he's got a lot of miles on him.
He
and
does.
a lot of stress.
All of those things. Does it look like he's not enjoying it, though?
He does.
He's got less stress. He's really let his guys coach.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he's got
but
less stress.
you talk about who needs to win. For his legacy, he needs one more.
Yes,
one more.
To put himself in that category with guys like Andy Reid and,
and
all
of
those guys.
Legends of the game?
Yes, legends of the game. But
Yeah.
he's already been to 2 in 9 years. 8 years, really, because this year hasn't played out. We'll see how this year plays out. He's won
This year has to play out with the Super Bowl. I'm sorry,
I
it
wouldn't be
has to.
surprised. I
It
think
has
he's
to.
already there if you count his coaching tree.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think any coach has produced this many head coaches this fast.
He's had more successful branches of his tree than
and
Bill
they've all been
Belichick
pretty
has.
good.
There's only been one that wasn't.
Yes.
Staley was the only one that was like, that didn't work out.
Yes,
But
yes.
everybody, I
And
know
Liam
Zach did,
Cohen looks like he's doing something down there.
until he gets smashed by Salah. By the way, don't do that.
Why would you pick on
Don't
that dude?
pick a fight with a guy that looks like that.
Well, if I got my old lineman out there, I might pop off a little bit. You know they're not going to let him touch you.
You better hope. You better hope.
Right.
And I would have said before this last weekend, I would have said Raheem was in trouble. But now then they had a pretty good game.
Well, didn't they get shut out by Carolina?
By 30.
Okay.
That was 2 weeks ago.
I mean, I'm not saying the buzzers aren't flying, but they notice
They're
where you
flying
are.
a little bit,
They
but-
notice where you are.
Yeah.
You can't be
If
losing to
you
Carolina.
lose to 30-0 to the Carolina Panthers, even a win the next week
Anybody.
against,
You get blanked. To anybody, that's bad.
Just throw Kirk Cousins back in there with his Roy Rogers. Come on now.
Roy,
Wow.
He does. Roy Rogers isn't bad.
I like it. Football fans, the Rams Toyota Countdown to Kickoff is live from Cosm. This Thursday, join Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens live from the hall at Cosm. Feel the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays. Enjoy local food, craft cocktails, and beers, and get game day ready with us. Plus, remember, if you've got a ticket to SoFi Stadium, you get in free into the hall at SoFi. Just show your ticket, homeboy or homegirl. Don't miss out. Learn more at Cosm.com.
Hell yeah. There you go. You know what I would tell Emmanuel Forbes, the corner? Get ready for more. We're not slowing down.
Yeah.
And we're not slowing down at all. You're going to have a wonderful opportunity every Sunday to make a bunch of plays.
They have an extra first-round draft pick that got my eyes on.
Oh, for a trade down the road?
Yeah.
Okay. It depends on who it is.
If to Chris's point, if they're going to
You're not
make a
gonna be
run,
the Arch Manning spin on it.
no. If they're going to make a run to the Super Bowl, right? And I'm with you. They're close. And what have we seen when they get close? What do? They swing big.
Yes.
They swing big. They have an extra first-round draft pick that they got from the Falcons.
You need A.J. Brown insurance.
You need to go get somebody that can deal with a guy like that.
Absolutely.
And they don't have one right now.
I wonder who that might be.
I don't know. And who knows how the rest of the season, somebody gets hurt somewhere else, a team drops out that you don't expect to drop out, a guy gets disgruntled and says, I don't want to be here. All of these things to get a guy that says, you deal with A.J. Brown.
Yes.
You deal with that.
With
you
the Deion Sanders package. You don't even have to huddle up. You got him. That's it.
Yep.
Yes. We'll take care of everything else.
Right now, that's the Achilles heel of this team.
Yeah, but I would tell them, look, you just get ready for more. Don't hang your head. So what? We'll live with that. We will absolutely live with that. Because you know how close you were to a sack on that same play where the guy had the touchback?
Yeah.
I mean, one more step and he gets hit by 3 guys. I can live with that. If I give up a big one, I can live with that as long as I'm getting pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah.
But that's what I would tell them. Hey, look, every single week, you're going to have the opportunity of a lifetime to make many plays.
But some of those opportunities need to turn into making plays.
Definitely. I'm with you. He was close.
Yeah.
And my coaching point on that would be just get the guy on the ground.
Yeah.
You were there at the catch. You can't miss the tackle.
Yeah.
But you're going to get more ops. We're not going to stop doing what we're doing.
Until we need to.
Well,
yeah, right.
Like I can live with that.
Look, every coach
if
has
you
said
got
this
to
every year.
bomb it to hit me, then so be it.
I believe in you. We're gonna live or die with you. You
Yes.
have to help me out here. And it's like, okay, this doesn't work. Next,
Right.
Like, I mean, every coach by the way, that's the job.
Of course, yes. That's what I'm telling.
Yeah.
Look, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're not going to change.
Arch Manning won't even be in the draft this year.
No, he has played his way back
has
to Texas.
played himself a senior year.
By the way, he's making like $6 million.
Oh, I know.
In NIL, and he'll probably make $10 million next year.
Money that he doesn't need.
Exactly.
And by the way, what you said is right. He's looked terrible.
Yeah. He hasn't looked great.
No,
he's looked really bad.
Terrible.
Bad. Yes, I know.
I mean, I was listening to a podcast with McShay, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, this is just."
I mean, that Texas team is barely beating Sam Houston State.
Yeah, they're
30 to 6. Like, come on, man. You got to be blowing teams like that out of the water.
Yeah, he is.
If he gets benched, or does he transfer?
Where are you going to transfer to? You're already at Texas.
Yeah.
Where are you transferring to?
I mean, at some point, if Texas wises up and says we have someone better,
that could maybe happen.
Yeah, you're going to bench a Manning, or does he transfer?
The reason he went to Texas, from my understanding of this, is that because Texas was the place that was most committed to developing him as a player, not just throwing him out in the deep end of the pool and saying go win a national championship, which in retrospect seemed like a crazy ask because he's not ready to do that. But let's start to climb the ladder. So for whether it's next year or whatever, but he's not climbing the ladder. He's still on the bottom rung.
And he was backing up Quinn Ewers through that whole time.
I was saying that the entire time. Like, if this guy is the second coming of Joe Montana, why can't he beat out Quinn Ewers?
He might get beat out himself.
Yeah.
Can
I spill some tea with you guys real quick?
Let's go.
Please do.
So I'm driving home yesterday, and it seems like at least twice a week. So I'm going south on 110 to head towards 405 to get home. And that's a pretty rough stretch of road at around 610, 615. There's a lot of people. Yesterday, there was a mattress and a bed frame in the middle 2 lanes.
It's the 110 South, Joe.
Okay. But no, it clearly had fallen off a truck because it looked new.
But still, the 110 South, it could get rough on that 110 South.
Plastic?
It did have the plastic.
Okay.
But it had obviously clearly done a couple of
You got over next to Gage Avenue. Stuff going down.
This did not come from the overpass. This had come off of a truck.
Don't matter.
Okay. And
some of those trucks aren't tied down properly.
The bed frame is splintered all over the thing.
Wood.
Yeah,
Gone.
wood, plastic, metal, whatever it is. And so we're basically down to 2 lanes, and it was just a huge mess. I had an idea. We should be able to buy an aftermarket like cow catcher for our cars.
Aftermarket what?
A cow catcher. You know that thing on the front of a train that comes to a point?
Like a snow plow?
Yes. I think you should be able to go to like Pep Boys or something and buy a cow catcher for your car. So when I get in that situation or somebody else has one of those, that we can just snow plow all of the debris in the middle of the freeway off to the side, or put cow catchers on the CHP cars. because they had to get this thing out of there. They had to drag it to the side. Everybody's going to just a big snowplow cow catcher situation to push that stuff off to the side.
I don't hate the idea. I'm just afraid of other people having that sort of.
Well, you got to be vetted. It's like you got to like. There's a waiting period to get your cow catcher. You got to go into
You have to have a license.
You have to apply.
I got you.
They have to do a background check, and then you get your cow
carry
catcher.
permit. You
Something
can have
like that.
I like that.
But
Yeah.
everybody's having to go around it. But if I had a cow catcher, I could just push it off to the side.
That was probably somebody that shouldn't be carrying that thing. That put it on top of their car and it slipped off. That drives me nuts.
That could have been me 10 different times.
Yeah, I know. Me too, right?
I've tied stuff in the back of the truck, and look, I'm not a professional mover, and I've got straps.
Yeah.
Right, I got those heavy-duty rubber straps that stretch and lock in, but...
When is the last time you moved?
Me personally,
Yeah,
or helped somebody? Remember, I fell.
No, when's the last time you moved?
10 or 12 years ago.
10 or 12 years ago.
But
okay.
I moved 4 times in like 4 years.
From where to where?
I moved from Laguna Niguel to Houston, from Houston back to Laguna Niguel to a different place in Laguna Niguel to a different place in Laguna Niguel.
Yeah, so that's when you pack poorly. You're just trying to get from one
Dude,
place.
we were just throwing boxes in the back of cars.
Right. That's how that bed got out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just trying to get out of there. You got evicted. How many times have you moved?
Not a lot, actually.
Not a lot, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's the nice thing.
Single worst thing.
Here's the nice thing about my life.
Yeah.
We moved a couple times when I was younger, and we had moving companies that did that. And then in my adult life, I've always had a base in Orange County.
Okay.
So I've always known that I would eventually end up back in Orange County. So I tried a couple times living with somebody, and it didn't work. It worked out until it didn't.
Yeah.
So there we go.
When people ask you if it ended badly, it goes, if it didn't end, it would only end badly.
This is true.
Right.
This is right. Well, sometimes it can end on a good note, I guess.
No,
I guess
eventually they take your lawnmower.
If it was a good note, you'd still be there.
It's rare.
By the way, DeAndre, you know the lawnmower store, right?
I do not know. This is new to
so
me.
his ex-wife took his lawnmower.
We could put a cow catcher on the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Oh, how has D not known this?
That's a sore subject for him.
Wait,
So
what?
just like he got mad at you about you want to get him back, just bring up the lawnmower.
How did we get there? How did we get there?
So he had a beautiful John Deere. This is after he was done playing, retired.
With a 54-inch cut.
His dream was to just have the John Deere and mow the lawn and all that stuff.
That cup holder.
And guess what? In the divorce, she took it and
Took
then
the
just gave it
lawnmower.
away.
Gave it away?
Didn't even keep it.
Yeah.
Just to get to him.
Yeah.
I can picture you with the headphones.
Right.
Cold beer.
Happy.
Just
happy.
I bet did it have one of those really tight turning radiuses where you can just turn.
Happy. Happy. So happy.
That's cold-blooded, D. When she takes your lawnmower.
She took my mower, man, and she gave it to her cousin.
And then the cousin got rid of it.
Right.
Cousin sold it on eBay or something.
And we were cool, D. That was my man's.
Yeah, well,
Obviously
it
Right. Wow. Unbelievable. I could not believe that.
So
I
next
was
time
more
he gets mad at
him.
you for the fight song, just say lawnmower.
Hey, but where's that lawnmower at?
See? Come on, man.
You should treat yourself to another one.
Another mower?
You don't cut your own grass now, do you?
He doesn't have grass like that now.
Travis, when they took my Tenactin, I still haven't bought a new one.
Oh, so you're a little slow to replace.
I'm still mad about it.
Do you have
That
grass
was
at your house now?
Yes.
But this was when you were in St. Louis and you had the
I had
compound, right?
bigger yard.
Yeah.
I don't need it now.
But you can still have one.
He had like cattle running around.
I
and
mean,
stuff.
there's no reason to have it. I just got the
Yeah,
old
dude,
push
to
mower.
to replace, to say, I am DeMarco Farr.
I said
Somebody
that-
took my lawnmower, and I am a man of means, and I'm replacing it, even if I don't need it.
Sometimes you got to take the L, Trav, and leave it alone. You
I
have
don't like
to take
that.
the L.
I don't like.
And don't you ever bring that up.
Bring it up.
Don't you ever bring that. No, you do
Once
not.
a week. This
Come
is all.
on.
It's all happening
how's
like
that
last
How's
Monday.
that lawnmower?
No,
holding
will
up?
you stop? Come on.
I wouldn't hate that gig, by the way.
Being a
Like as a retirement gig.
I would have done
Oh, yeah.
it for free.
To
I would have
cut the grass at the Little League
What are
field
you,
or
Hank
whatever.
Hill?
I
You're just going to go
would-
mowing
no.
lawns for free?
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
I would have
Yes.
been Forrest Gump. I would have mowed the lawns for free. Definitely.
I think mowing lawns for free is what got you in trouble in the first place.
Stop it. Stop it.
Wow.
That's not what happened.
I don't know.
That is not what happened.
When somebody takes your lawnmower, that's cold-blooded.
That's not what happened. Wow.
DeMarco, so
Yeah, I know. We're not doing this.
No, it's
No,
not.
what?
It's not about
Okay.
it's not about the lawnmower.
Okay.
So in our show prep, you mentioned something that happened when you were at the UFC gym today. You mentioned something that happened at the UFC gym today.
Oh,
the
yeah.
lady. The
The
lady.
lady. What am I missing?
You told us.
What?
She farted.
Oh my God! Yes. Oh my God! I forgot. Okay, look. So a guy thing, right? When you're hanging out in the locker
Always
room.
funny.
It's always funny.
It has never not made people laugh.
But what's
not
the
a single
rule,
time.
though, right? You have to kind of call it.
Yeah, or just make it obvious that it was you and then just eye contact
it was me, right? So
say, excuse me. Yep, my bad.
Or just
remember where we were doing the butterfly sit-ups on the little
and the butterfly kisses too.
The turf area. So right there in the corner, she's doing I forgot what you call it, like raises with a dumbbell. She's raising her midsection.
Yeah,
right back on the pads. And she let one out, and it was audible. Everybody heard it, and she didn't say anything.
What do you want her to say?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
She probably was embarrassed already.
Huh?
Whoops.
Bro, I mean, it's right there. Come on now.
Did she have headphones or AirPods in?
She did have headphones.
Is there
Maybe
a
she
chance
didn't hear
that
it.
she thought
you're telling me you don't know what
feel it.
happened?
Come on now. You could feel it.
Thank you.
Of course I do.
Yes.
But I'm thinking maybe I, was able to muffle it.
When every head was turned in your direction.
Yeah, if everybody goes.
Yes, even if you didn't hear it, they did. No big deal.
So
Was she a hyena or no?
A who?
A hyena. Or
What's
no?
a hyena?
You know.
Google it and read it like
I don't want to
Trudell.
know.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
No, it's not bad.
What's the other Seinfeld thing? He's got the what?
Kavorka.
Kavorka. Okay, the Kavorka and the hyena.
Yeah, girlfriend.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Sort of.
Well, here's the true definition.
Yes.
Is okay. The Urban Dictionary definition could get you in trouble.
How do you spell it?
Hyna.
Hyna. Let me look this up. Okay.
A hot Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real.
There you go.
That's a
that was Trudell. So we do Hyna Fridays. You guys should do like Kavorka Fridays.
Kavorka Friday.
How would that manifest? Like, what would that look like?
I don't know. We just do a drop.
We just have it. Welcome to Kavorka Friday.
We got the big voice guy to go, it's Hyna Friday
And
with
we got to
Mike
get the
Trudell.
drop from the priest from Seinfeld in there
Oh, yeah,
somehow.
that's
He's
fine.
got the Kavorka.
Yeah.
The Kavorka.
A hot Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real.
Have you ever had that happen to you?
What?
Is that a lady thing?
The what? The party?
I think
Yes.
fouling one off is what he's asking.
I'm just
I mean,
curious.
we all do it.
Right.
We're in a gym. It happens.
Yeah.
You don't have to be embarrassed.
So here's the thing. I feel like guys don't care. It's just
At
happened,
all.
whatever. Women, we care.
Right.
So if we feel like, oh, there's tension and something, we go somewhere, the restroom or somewhere where nobody is around, and then we're like, okay, stuff happens. But we don't just like.
It's all the same.
Somebody right now listening is going, these guys, it's 34 minutes from first pitch, and they're talking about this? Where's the
It's important.
sanctity?
You asked.
The
Yes.
sanctity of the DeMarco and Trav show.
Yeah, exactly.
Prior to a
Yes,
Dodger
the
game.
sanctity.
2-1
yes.
Red Sox, by the way, top of the 8th or bottom of the 8th.
I still don't know what
Bottom of
this
the
looks like.
1-run game,
Top
2-run
of the eight,
game,
sorry.
1-run game. The Dodgers still to come.
What do you think about what Greg said? You're
Refresh
going
my
to have
memory.
Sheehan finish this thing, 3 innings. He's going to be the closer?
You,
Or
you,
finish
you
the
can't
game.
think of it as a closer in the traditional sense of a closer. They're going to try to have 2 guys pitch in each of these games.
Right.
That will not come to fruition because that's just not how baseball works.
And then have them up again the next night.
So let's just pick a guy. Let's say Sheehan finishes tonight.
Then
Then
Glasnow's up
finishes
next.
tomorrow night.
Then game 3 goes.
Well, you wouldn't need to, game 3.
Oh, it's over.
Game
That's
3,
right.
you
If
win the series.
But if you lose one
Then it's all hands on deck. It's literally everybody you got
for game 3,
everybody that's available is available.
you may get what you want.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I think
in
the
this
Dodgers
round.
are going to get out. I want them to lose the first game just to shake things up, but I think the Dodgers get out of
I
it.
hope so.
I think the Dodgers have a very good chance of being back in the World Series.
They've got a very
yeah.
good chance.
Very good chance.
I hope they bust it open. And
But
score
I
a
would
bunch
like
of
them to
runs.
lose tonight just
2
so
to
we
1.
have some.
I know.
3-1.
I know.
2-1.
I hope this lineup is
Yeah.
a little bit better than that.
It
DeMarco,
is.
I'm a hope and fear kind of guy.
I got you.
So
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
a little fear tonight
Totally.
and then we'll get some hope.
I hope that he doesn't ruin the sanctity of the postgame show, but I fear that he will.
That's too late.
Hope and fear.
Too
Yeah,
late.
but I need a lot of hope on Thursday. I want to feel. So here's the thing. I got a little nervous on Sunday. I think everybody did against the Colts.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking, oh crap! If they lose the second game now, my 14-3 is out the window. But
With
now
the loss to the Colts, yeah.
we won against the Colts. Now we've only got one loss. Niners. I was afraid. I predicted they would split with the Niners. Now it looks like you can easily get Thursday because of their injury issues.
Easy.
I don't think it's easy.
Nothing's easy.
Ravens look like it's going to be a lot easier in a few weeks, depending on Lamar's injury.
You
So
know-
that could be nice.
You know you got to go there, right?
I know.
And Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And they're
Derrick Henry can't hold on
I
to the
feel
ball
you.
right now.
Okay,
They're
just let me
good.
say this. It's never easy. Never, ever,
You know,
ever.
I got to
It's
tell you
easier if Lamar isn't
something.
playing.
True.
Yes.
I have been doing Rams pre-half and post. This is my 10th year doing this.
It's a new era of post. Like when the WWE started a new era, this is the new era. The new era of post.
I got you. Keep going. Yeah.
Rams pre-half and post for 10 years, and it's finally starting to sink into me. Took 10 years. It's never easy.
No, they get paid too.
If you get a game where you're up by 4 touchdowns at some point, just enjoy it because it's not going to happen again for several more months, if not several more years. It just the bad teams are good.
Yes, I think what you said was exactly right. It comes down to about 10 plays a game.
Maybe less.
That change everything.
Maybe,
yes.
Dude, if Mitchell doesn't try to move the ball in his other hand, the Rams probably lose that game.
You know,
if he doesn't hold,
right,
they probably lose that game.
There's a great study on the middle 8 I think is fascinating. Have you heard of the middle 8 before? Maurice mentioned it.
Last 4, first 4.
Last 4, first 4.
Yeah.
That's where every game is won and lost.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Things change right there. Seems like the Rams have figured that out a little bit. If they can stop sleepwalking when they have the game in hand.
This brings us back to where we started this whole thing. That's a Stafford thing to me. Like when it's like, hey, look, we got to go right now.
This is
He's always good. But when it's like, we got some time. It's like that's when it seems kind of it stalls.
And credit to Chris Shula for keeping people out of the end zone.
Little hot and cold next, DeMarco.
Go.
You ready? You ready for it, Chris? Do you have anything, Chris?
It's a live Imaging Tuesday presented by Providence, the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show right here on ESPN LA. By the way, the MLB wild card, you can listen to Red Sox Yankees wrap it up here. They're in the bottom of the 8th on the all-new ESPN LA app. Just hit the ESPN radio tile. Thanks to ESPN Radio. And coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll bring you Dodgers and Reds on terrestrial, 7:10 a.m., and in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app. More DeMarco and Travis, hot and cold. We're back in about 2.5 minutes on ESPN LA.
Hines, welcome.
Whether it's talking sports or calling each other out when the food bill comes, Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive.
Hey, unlike you, I paid for all my food. Stop that.
Good sandwich.
I support small local businessmen, man. Oh, okay, and I don't. I'm just saying. No, I don't. You'd want a freebie. Well, I'd support them.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
You can tell Halloween is near by all the colorful Christmas lights. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
3 amazing cigars, spectacular spirits, and a feast fit for kings. Also, a live performance by Martini Kings. Smoking good times, October 5th.
Number 2.
We're giving away a Land Rover Defender, October 30th.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Huckleberry Vodka, crafted with real mountain huckleberries, Idaho State fruit. Think blueberries, but richer. Try pairing it with lemonade. So refreshing. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. 0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denis shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bouanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
I'm 35 on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. On the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, time for Hot and Cold, made possible by our friends at Next Gen Trab.
Next Gen Air and Plumbing, the official AC heat and plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Give them a call, 833-3-NEXTGEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN or nextgenairandplumbing.com. Laura.
All right, guys. So before I get into my hot, I wanted to give a shout out to none other than the Amazon drivers. I know sometimes I give them a lot of heat because they don't leave my packages where they need to be. But this specific Amazon driver went above and beyond to find my package because we couldn't find it. So shout out to them. I know that we have a lot of UPS drivers that listen to us and postal service workers. I know I have friends that work for the postal service, so we don't give them enough credit. So I want to give them a shout out.
Some of them dudes are in shape.
Dude, those gotta
Oh,
be.
yeah,
They
yeah.
hustle.
You're climbing up and downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They are hustling,
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
moving. They go from that truck to your front step and back to that
Oh,
truck
yeah.
in about
All
5
Nike
seconds.
gear and rolling. Yeah,
Yeah, they're fit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Their legs are stacked. bro.
Yes.
All right. But my hot take here is something we didn't talk about yesterday. And I feel like, we all here have partners. And I feel like not all the time do we want to do something that our partner wants to do. But I think that when we do things with our significant others, especially when they're new, is pretty cool. And DeAndre did something over the weekend with his girlfriend. He went to Hot Pilates or something like that. So I'm like, you know what? We need to try more things. You say Stefa likes to travel. You kind of a homebody. But just going out of your comfort zone and doing things that you're usually not used to kind of strings your relationship. So wanted to give a shout out to
almost
DeAndre.
always worth it. I don't say that easily because I still like to say no to most things.
Yeah.
But when you do, like, all right, I'll go do that. It's almost always good. Like, it's very rarely where it's like, I don't want to go do that. You go and it sucks and it's, I told you so. It's almost always good. Was Pilates good?
It was good, but I was struggling on that yoga mat though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta loosen up my hips.
You
I got
didn't
really
do the
bad hips.
recliner, bruh.
I do the recliner, but I was struggling.
It looked like you stuck your head in a bucket of water.
It was hot in there, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
It was
So it was hot yoga.
It was, hot Pilates.
Hot
Pilates.
Yeah.
That was drip, 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 drip,
Oh
drip,
yeah,
drip.
it was And the crazy thing is, we weren't doing too much like movement.
It's
but
body weight stuff, right?
Body weight stuff, and then I legit had a 5-pound dumbbell, and just the movement that we were doing is just constant, and it was
Have you ever done Pilates?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
That's fun. I like it.
You do?
Yes, I do. I like trying new stuff. I just can't get my wife to do Pilates. She won't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one that says no to almost everything.
I'll do Pilates with you.
Oh,
That
boy.
sounds weird.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, no, that sounded weird.
Nothing.
No, we'll
Nothing
do
wrong
it.
with that.
We'll do it. Show up to – yeah, let's do Pilates then.
Show up to
Are you gonna
UFC
show
gym,
up?
bro.
Yeah, I'll show up.
What
yeah.
else does your wife say no to?
Well,
Stop.
I didn't
Don't
say
you know
anything.
he's in the room?
Well, it's just you said she says no to most things, so I followed up.
Like, let's go for a hike. No.
Oh.
Let's do this. No. Let's try this.
Wait,
new
you like to
restaurant.
hike?
Love to hike.
Okay. I cannot get Christian to go hiking. That's one thing. I feel like a lot.
Has he ever done one?
He went once with another girl he dated, and it was like a no-go.
Where did they go? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't care.
Because anybody that
Wow.
doesn't like it hasn't done it.
Well, where do you want to go hiking? Like,
So right now, I still can't because of my knees, right? But I used to go to Griffith a lot. I used to go to
Griffith has got great spots.
I
Great
love,
walk.
but also there's a lot of really good ones like in the San Gabriel Valley area
Right.
because like in Arcadia,
Sure.
Monrovia, Hacienda Heights, like all those areas have great places to go hike, and they're you're gonna get a workout, but they're not like
right,
I'm
you're
gonna
not dying
die.
on it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's just go and like even walk around. He's like, nah, black people don't hike. Like, that's his
No,
thing
we
all
do.
the time.
DeMarco, you're
all
black.
the
We do.
time.
Thank
Do
you
you
very
hike?
much.
DeAndre,
We
you're
hike.
black. Do you hike?
Yes, I do hike.
Can you guys
Yes.
please tell him that?
Thank you.
Because he just, that's his excuse.
Maurice ripped me for grounding.
Jonathan in the back on the social team, he's black. You hike back there? You hike and listen to
Everybody
Creed, too.
hikes. There you go. You like Creed?
Oh, Jonathan's a Creed guy.
Really? I didn't know
Didn't he
that.
sing Creed?
Yeah, he sang. Him and I
Did you?
sang it.
Like, wow.
Along with, was it Cappy? Yeah, I think it
Why are
was
you
Cappy.
so surprised about that?
Really? I don't like Creed.
You don't like Creed?
No.
Can you take me higher?
I don't.
When you've
I don't.
almost,
See, I'm just
when
not
you've
the biggest
almost
Creed
died,
fan.
that song means a lot to you.
Not the genre. I'm just not the biggest Creed fan. Why you put me on the spot again?
You know what?
See?
You're a gutless bum.
Revenge.
You're a
Look,
scumbag. You're a
look at
scumbag
you.
for not liking
You're
Creed.
getting me back, aren't you? Oh, I hate you right now. Okay.
Dear Mon, no.
I'm with you.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
I'm not a big Creed person either. It's
Yeah.
like,
See? It comes out.
That's how
Right.
it sounds.
It feels like a bad Pearl Jam impression.
A little bit, right?
Yeah, but listen to the lyrics of Higher.
I've heard of.
And when you've almost died, it means
It's a
something.
great song. Yes.
It's 540, by the way.
If someone else would sing that song, I would listen to it more.
Yes.
Just saying. All right, my cold take. So, just
I
when
thought
you-
it was that you didn't like Creed.
No, that's not.
See?
First of all, there's
See what
like
you did?
half of the room doesn't like Creed.
Not the good half.
I consider myself the good half.
Not
so
right now, you
screw
don't. Not right now, I don't feel that way.
Wow.
Moving on. So just when you thought sports couldn't get any worse, okay, well, yeah. When it comes to gambling, Amazon is letting NBA fans link their FanDuel account so they can do live bets show up on the screen during the game. So, listen, I'm not a huge gambler, and I'm also really, really bad at it. That's probably why I like to keep my money. But do we really need to shove it more in people's face? Especially because I feel like it's getting to be, like my niece is 20 years old, but my niece who's 16, she's like, oh, that looks cool. I want to do it. And I was like, no, you don't. You're 13.
It's ubiquitous. It's like turning on a football game and seeing ads for beer.
Yes.
It's
cigarettes.
It's here.
Yep.
It's not going anywhere. It's part of it. There will be some stuff that comes up because of it.
Of course.
Just like with beer, just like with everything
With
else.
anything, yes.
Yeah.
It's here to stay.
It ain't going anywhere.
Nope.
They kept it out of the room for a long time, but the second it was in, it's like, here we go.
A lot of money out
and this
there.
This
Yeah.
is where we are. And it's fun.
It is fun.
It is fun.
But it's still weird.
It is. Well, we grew up in an era,
yes,
where gambling was looked at as, oh, you shouldn't do that,
It's bad.
And,
It's
and,
bad,
and now
bad.
and now it's like, yeah, go have a good time.
Absolutely.
It's you know what it's a lot like? Weed.
Yes.
Where when we were kids, it was,
Bad.
if you smoke a joint, the next week you're going to be on angel dust jumping off buildings.
Well, Joe Friday taught us that.
That was
It was a gateway.
That's right.
That was the if you smoke a joint,
Yes.
you will be shooting heroin by the end of the week.
Right.
That was the message
Now
that was
it's
good.
this, you're
If
gonna
you
lose all your
placed
money.
a football bet,
Yes.
you're going to be living in a cardboard box
You're
in
gonna lose
2
your house.
weeks.
Right.
Well, that's not true. For some people, maybe eventually, but
Right.
that's not how this works. And here we are.
It's just
Listen, you
strange.
place that first bet, and you know what happens next, DeAndre? Somebody's taking your lawnmower.
I saw it coming.
You saw it coming
I saw
in
it
slow
coming.
motion. You saw it.
coming. Couldn't
Or
block it.
you can hit and get an even nicer lawnmower.
That's true.
If I had the lawn. If I had the lawn for it, I would. Come on.
So just
I would have been so happy.
You should buy a
So
new
happy.
house with a huge yard.
Hey, get out of RPV and move to Orange County.
So happy.
Just to get some grass.
Old school headphones with
Yeah.
the antennas, Come on.
Oh,
now.
the little
I had it.
telescopic thing?
Travis, I had it. I
Like
was there.
domestic
you had it all and it went
domestic
away.
There.
light beer in your cooler?
The whole
Yeah.
whole nine.
Yeah.
Yes.
You had a Bud Light in that thing.
Oh,
didn't
when you have an
Yes, I
outside
did.
cooler,
Yeah.
you know you've made something.
Yes.
You've made a good choice in life somewhere along the line.
Best.
Yeah.
It is the best. There's no bad place for a cooler.
No.
Never.
No.
Never.
Even on the back of your electric bike.
Oh, that's happening.
That's happening. He's
That's
gonna put
happening.
one in there, right?
Susan got a raise yesterday. We're buying.
Oh, see,
we're
there it
buying
is.
e-bikes. Yeah,
There it is.
It's good news.
There you
I
go.
kind of want one since I'm afraid because I don't know how to ride a regular bike, but I'm like, ooh,
I
don't
would
have to
not
do a lot.
recommend starting with
I
a
want an
bike that
e-bike.
goes
You
30
know,
miles an hour.
In
That
your
seems like a
neighborhood,
bad choice.
has e-bikes taken over the golf carts? That used to be the hack for people that like the short trips
we
in the
have
neighborhood.
both in my neighborhood,
Yeah.
but there are more e-bikes than golf
Me
carts.
too. Yeah, e-bikes have taken over.
Now that I do a lot of walking on the streets, you
Yeah.
know what is very irritating?
What?
Not so much regular bicyclists being on the sidewalk. It's e-bike
They're too
people.
fast.
They're fast.
No, the kids.
The kids
e-bike
on the
kids.
e-bikes,
They're too
and it's
fast.
like they come up behind you, and it's like, what are you doing? You should be on the street.
They should be on the street, but the reason they're not on the street is because they don't know the rules of the road.
Right,
So they're
exactly.
scared. So
Right.
they're on the sidewalk going 30 miles an hour.
It's insane.
Clipping old ladies.
Right.
It's nuts.
You know they confiscate those things? in my neighborhood.
Yeah, they
Really?
haven't. Not me.
And you have to pay like
We've
$2,000
got like
to get them back.
e-bike gangs.
In downtown LA at night?
Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
They're doing
It
the
is.
tricks and
It
all
is
that
on.
stuff.
E-bikes. Those are motorcycles.
And
Those
a lot of these guys are also
Are they
holding.
e-bikes?
E-bike.
They're also holding another e-bike, which meant they just stole that e-bike from somebody
Or
something.
Or they got a spare.
and the little mini bikes. Yeah, you can't
Happy
get
last
around
time
them.
we're walking by and you saw 3 e-bike guys riding. I don't even driving by, basically holding another e-bike.
Old man, coming. You should have to have a license for an e-bike.
You should.
You really should have to take a class and get a license
Going that fast,
to
man.
learn the rules of the road so
Yeah.
you can drive it on the road safely.
If it's
Because it
that
shouldn't be
fast,
on the sidewalk.
Sure, yes. And bikes should have pedals.
They have pedals.
They have pedals. You just don't use them.
Some of them don't. Like little motorcycles out there.
Yeah, mine's going to have pedals.
Thank you. There you
I'm
go.
not going to use them.
And put
but
the basket in the
it has
front.
to- No,
with the
no,
little,
dude, I'm
little daisy flower.
I'm not Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
Come on.
I'm going to have it in the
Sitting
back.
upright. Yeah, there
no.
you go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
DeMarco, what color was your lawnmower?
Oh, man.
Green. It was a John Deere.
You're
What are you
enjoying this,
talking
aren't you?
about?
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
You should buy him a John Deere hat for Christmas.
Oh, that's great.
Green and
Oh,
yellow.
he's so
Or was
good.
it a Toro?
No, it was a John Deere.
It was a John Deere.
Yeah.
Oh. Meanwhile,
Oh.
And
Red
the yellow
Sox,
stripe down the side.
bottom of the 8th, Red Sox still up 2-1. You can hear that game on the all-new ESPN LA app. We are 15 minutes away from Dodgers-Reds, Game 1 of the NL Wild Card from Dodger Stadium. You can hear it here on 710 ESPN and in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app. Final segment, the shop is next. You got to read?
I do not.
Okay, that's next in about 3 minutes from right now on ESPN LA.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Thursday, October 2nd, this Thursday, for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia and tickets to an upcoming ESPN LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HBC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. See you there Thursday.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, don't face your insurance company alone. For over 20 years, Avner Gadd has helped homeowners across Southern California fight back when insurers delay, deny, or underpay. From unlivable homes to pushy contractors, don't let fine print or insurance games decide your future. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergat.com. Avner Gat, your claim, our game.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 3-1 through the first 4 weeks of the season after a 27-20 win against the Indianapolis Colts. Up next, the arch rival San Francisco 49ers, an NFC West matchup, and the Rams are going to have to lean on Puka Nacua all over again as they get ready for the Niners. Puka coming off a huge game against Indianapolis, 13 catches, 170 yards, and a 12-yard touchdown catch that tied the game late in the fourth quarter. And it wasn't just Sunday against the Colts. It has been all season long. Puka Nacua leading the entire league with 42 catches so far this season for 503 yards. That's 125.8 yards per game. That's more than 20 yards clear of the next closest player in the league, Seattle's Jackson Smith and Jigba. With Tuesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report, driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
Orgavattazona? Is that a word? In the new 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be, because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together, so you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installation with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
10 minutes before 6 o'clock. Final segment of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on a live imaging Tuesday. Presented by Providence. Time for the shop. Take it away, Trav.
Red Sox 2-1 over the Yankees. These games are way too close for comfort.
Can't ever root
Dodgers
for the
getting
Reds.
going in about 15 minutes from right now. Happy 43rd birthday to Lacey Chabert.
Lacey
Anybody?
Chabert.
Anybody?
No.
Trying to think.
Yep.
Who? You know?
She was in Mean Girls. She was Gretchen in Mean Girls.
Oh.
She is the star of every Hallmark movie that has existed
right.
for the last 20 years or so. And she
Okay.
was a little kid on Party of Five.
Yes,
No
there
way.
we go.
Okay.
Yes.
I knew the name.
43 years old today. Fran Drescher, the nanny,
Yeah.
turns 68 years old today.
She got her Hollywood star.
Oh, really?
She was the president of SAG for a long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
I like that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. That voice drove me nuts.
Yeah, that was kind of her
Yeah,
deal.
That was her thing.
I would get voicemails because as a SAG-AFTRA member, you would get notifications from the union,
Yeah.
and there would be Fran Drescher calling your phone.
Really?
Hey.
Did she have a catchfraise?
I didn't watch the
I don't
show.
remember.
It was her laugh, right?
It was
it
her
her
laugh.
She had a very nasally voice.
That's it right there. That's it. Okay.
I don't know what this means. I'm going to take a shot. It is National Mud Pack Day.
Mud pack? Like
Yeah.
as in like the facial mud pack, mud bath,
yes.
mud pack?
Yeah, it's that, the facial.
Oh,
By the way,
mud
speaking
bath.
of facials, you know what Bergman brought to the show this morning that
Well,
we didn't do?
I was
What
scared
did
where
he
you were
bring?
going to go there.
The
What?
salmon sperm facials.
What?
Apparently, that's the craze in Korea is salmon sperm facials.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
you
know
rub it
about
on
that.
your face?
No, it's like a mask. You put the mask on. But apparently his girlfriend, Jean,
Yeah.
went to Korea because she's Korean.
Yes.
And she was in Korea anyway. But that's like all the craze now.
That I do know.
And she
Skincare
brought
is huge. Yeah.
She brought back the mask, and we're going to try it in a couple of weeks, the salmon
Okay.
sperm.
It probably will work. It does work. Yes. Skincare is huge.
What does it do exactly?
Well,
don't
the
know.
salmon sperm is apparently good for your face. I didn't know this, but
I
apparently
mean,
it's a
Who
thing.
found that
we've
out?
heard that before.
How do
It
you
just
find that
makes
out?
your skin softer, smoother,
I guess so. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
reduces acne. Like, what is it?
Cleans up
What
your
is it?
pores.
Cleans up the pores.
Will
So
you do this on air?
Apparently, there's an injection because Reese just came in and told us that
You
there's
can
like
inject?
A, yeah,
Well, that's
you can
right.
inject
That's
it.
what she got in Korea. She got the
Oh.
injections.
Oh, that's what it is.
But this is
Okay.
a salmon sperm mask.
Will you try it?
Oh, 100%.
You will? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not even going to ask Travis.
I like my salmon grilled. Poached is fine too. Sometimes some sashimi is not so bad, but
I
that's
think the
that's
big
on your
question is
face?
how do
That's
they
kind of the
In your face, not
So,
on your face.
I
how
have-
do they extract it from the salmon?
I don't want to
Very
know that.
carefully.
But I did Google what the benefits are.
What are the
It
benefits?
says it boosts collagen, improves skin hydration and texture, reduces inflammation, and promotes cellular repair, resulting in plumpier, firmer, and more radiant
You know what's normal?
Plumpier.
You know what's normal?
Plumpy.
Sometimes you get a little older.
A little bit.
It's fine.
Let it go.
Everything will be fine.
There you go.
Their skincare is top notch.
It is.
That's
yeah,
fine. That's
it's
fine.
a big deal.
Just you get a wrinkle or two. It's going to be all right.
Yeah, not for them.
Get facials every month,
Today in 1927, Babe Ruth hit the 60th home run of the season. He broke his own record with the home run. The record stood until 1961 when Roger Maris broke the record, and I believe that was the season that he hit more home runs than the rest of the league combined.
Really? I was thinking about this on the way over. Like, I always wondered what it would have been like to have been a kid during the Babe Ruth era, right? And then I thought, I'm actually living through it now. He's here.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's with one big difference, but you're right. When Babe Ruth was Babe Ruth, baseball was King Kong. Baseball was baseball, boxing, and horse racing.
Everything. Right.
Those were the three sports,
Yeah.
and now baseball is down the pecking order.
Right.
So think if the NFL had the version of Babe Ruth or Ohtani, that's what Ruth was.
Okay. And I was thinking of in terms of Kershaw, because I didn't see Koufax pitch, right?
Yeah.
Are we saying that Koufax can't be eclipsed as a better pitcher? Like
Kershaw was better than Koufax.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most people's big sigh, is that a bad? What happened?
I hate it.
Hate the discussion?
You hate that it's true?
Oh, okay, never
I
mind.
hate the
Okay.
discussion.
Yeah.
He was a better, maybe regular season pitcher, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
I'm living through that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
1960 on prime time, on ABC prime time, when there were just 3 networks, right? The Flintstones debuted in prime time.
Wow.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, I think of that as a Saturday morning thing that when we were kids, that was in prime time in 1960.
We watched that in the morning before school, right?
Yeah, I think of it as a Saturday morning, the Flintstones vitamins and Scooby-Doo and the Mystery
I associate
Machine.
them with cereal, breakfast
Yeah.
cereal. Yes.
Yeah. Murder, She Wrote debuted in 1984.
Did you watch?
Yes.
It was always on.
So here's why.
Yeah.
My grandparents loved Murder, She Wrote.
Uh-huh.
And I would be over there kind of sort of regular, and it was on the TV all the time. Like, this
Yes.
is when it was in syndication, not when it was, like, on CBS.
Yeah.
But that was a pretty small town that had a lot of murders. They ever
Kojak.
look into that?
Kojak. What was the other guy?
Jim Garner?
Columbo.
That's your show.
That's my guy.
To Monk. It's all the same show. It's
yeah.
Murder mystery.
Yeah, but
We've done it.
Pete Carroll's at home watching Murder, She Wrote every night with his Afghan blanket and his heating pad.
You might be right
And
about
his
that.
Werther's Originals.
Yes.
Time to hang it up, Pete. It's done.
Why? See, I don't like that Werther's Originals get thrown in there. I understand
so
why.
good.
They're really
It's
good.
so good. I wish they were chewy though.
A soft
So
caramel
do many
better
senior
than,
citizens.
Well, I think that's why it can't be chewy, because they'll pull their dentures out.
Is that what it
you
is?
Need that,
Okay,
you
I
need
wish
to
they
chew
were
on the,
so good. I
on
wish
the
they were
hard
chewy.
candy.
Yes.
MacGyver debuted in 1985.
I never watched a single episode.
Oh, it's good.
He always got out of stuff, right?
He would
That was the whole
escape.
bit.
Okay.
He'd catch a fish with a gum wrapper. It was,
See, I had the
yeah.
A-team. It was the same thing.
Yeah,
They
it's
had to
just
build
one
stuff
guy
to get out.
Yeah,
okay.
but there was a team of people.
Right,
And,
this is true.
yeah,
Right.
I think all the A team is alive except for George Papard. I think the rest
you
of those
might be
guys are
right.
still knocking around.
Yes.
Dirk Benedict, Mr. T,
Mr.
and
T.
whoever the guy that flew the helicopter was.
I forgot.
DeAndre don't know nothing about no A-team.
Dude,
Murdoch.
I know all about the
Murdoch.
A-team,
Murdoch.
man.
Yeah.
Mr. T's like 75 years old.
Yes. And still Mr. T.
Does he still got the-
He still has Mr. T.
The setup.
Less chains, same voice. Yes.
All right, Dodgers getting ready to go here in just a couple of minutes. You can hear it right here on 710, and hopefully we
Blue.
come back tomorrow, and we are in a good mood, and Morales has to wait for another series to start smashing
Say
stuff.
go Dodgers. Come on.
He's not going to do it.
Let's go Dodgers.
There you go.
Hey, we got one. See you tomorrow.